Damn, did y'all hear me just like cussing or something, or did y'all hear like the music playing? Cause I've been trying to fix this shit over here. Did y'all hear the music, or y'all just heard me talking or so? Cause if y'all heard some music, cause my shit end up coming on. Oh shit, it's still doing it. Okay, it was just the music. Okay, bet. Let me go try to see what it was. I don't know why my YouTube. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna. We heard you talking. Okay. If y'all just heard me talking, I don't really care nothing about that. I ain't really say nothing. But let me go try to see if it was like a lot of music or something. Child, I may have to start over, bitch.
The number one thing people hate to see, how dare you be confident, be happy, and be successful? Let me find something wrong with you.
Yeah.
And I let them have that. The number one thing people hate to see, how dare you be confident, be happy, and be successful? Let me
Okay. It wasn't no other music. Okay, bet. Yes, cause I realized that my mic was on, and then I was like, oh my goodness, had got a little worried about that. Then I saw somebody say it in the chat, but I just went back and listened. It was just like some like rumbling and stuff. I guess I was moving my phone and shit, but I done fucked up my whole intro. So thank you for letting me know, boo. I'm glad I ain't have no hot mic situation going on. Let me turn this radio off for that bitch, man. Come back on. Okay, let's redo this. What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh. Salute, y'all. Greetings and salute, motherfucking. What it do? What it do? What it do? Oh. Greetings, y'all, man. Hopefully everybody having a great night. Hopefully everybody done had a great day today. Man, I'm in good spirits besides one little situation I'm gonna have to touch on. But listen, I'm in good spirits. I had a good day today. It was pretty productive and things. I got some things done, etc. Man, what's up, Special K? I'm gonna get down there. Hold on, let me highlight it. I'm on my phone, man, so I don't want to try to highlight anybody comments and then end up deleting y'all. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, I did it. Thank you so much, Special K, for the donation to the Safe Haven Fund. Y'all, please make sure y'all go check out Special K if you haven't already. Much love, boo. Thank you. Thank you in his service for the donations, for both donations for the Silver Star and the 100 donations towards the Safe Haven. Thank you so much, boo. Much love. So let me go to the top. What's up, Miss Movado? Okay, hey Shamar, what's up, boo? Y'all make sure I go check out my girl Movado 41. Hello Shamar and chat. What's up, Chrissy Dower? How are you doing, boo? Happy birthday season once again. Hey Shamar, what's up, Maisha, boo? How are you doing, love? We hear you. What's up, J Styles? Salute, Shamar. What's up, bro? Salute. Hey, you rang. Let's go. It was the intro, not other music. Damn, now I'm getting worried. I'm like, shit. Wait, what was I saying? But I don't think I said nothing too crazy. If y'all heard me talking in the band. What's up in the safe zone? How have you been doing, boo? It's good to see you. Y'all make sure I go check out my girl in the safe zone. She said, hey, Shamar, boo. Wait a minute. She said, hey, Shamar, boo. Hey, Chet, I finally caught her live in real time. Hey, y'all. What's up, boo? It's good to see you. Thank you so much. What it do? What it do? Oh. Let's go. What's up, Lakeisha Bass? Hey, Shamar and Chad. Have a nice weekend. Thank you so much, boo, man. The same to you. Much love. Hey, Movado, long time regards. Listen, let's go. So, child, I have some things to talk about tonight. We are on a late night. We may postpone the set the renaming discussion Cause I wanted to come on a little early and shit, but I got busy and shit. We end up doing another late night live, and I was like, should I just go on and come live tonight? Whoop de whoop de whoop. And then out people in the chat was like, Shamar, are you coming on? Shamar, are you coming on? I'm like, damn it, let me hit that button. Now before we get into all of the things that we're gonna be getting into, I believe I put a couple things in the title. What's up, Wendy Jones? Good morning, Shamar Miles and Chat. What's up, Boo? How are you doing, love? It's good to see everybody. I'm pretty sure, like, Shamar, what the fuck you got going on? Whoop de whoop de whoop. You know by my title, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that accordingly. So let's go on and get the ball rolling. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm on that Mary Jane 'cause she's my main thing. She make a bitch feel alright. She make a bitch hard singing. And when a bitch feeling low, she comes in no surprising. Turn a bitch with a love. Take a bitch to paradise. You already know what time it is. I'm on that Mary Jane. Mary Jane is my extracurricular activity of choice in which I do be partaking in. If you're on Mary Jane like me, hope you know how to have yours rolled up and ready to go. It's not going to get you a bottle, a shot, a glass, some type of wine cooler, or alcoholic beverage of your choice. It's not going to get you a bottle of water or a glass of water. And we're going to turn up on a hoe tonight. So let's light. Before we get started, some may ask, Shamar, who is on the thumbnail on tonight? Is it any new featured parties in the thumbnail tonight? Some may ask. Well, we have Tommy. TomTom is our name. TomTom. We got Inspired Mango, aka Popeye's Peach. I think what they was calling. You know what? Hold on. I meant to do some. Let me do this real quick. I meant to do this before I came live. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Hey, Inspired Mango, this for you. This for you. I know you just liked that video so much. I forgot that I hate. Listen, it ain't about the facial expression. That was a piece of that Popeye's chicken. I meant to change my avatar before I came on here. Uh, they been calling her Popeye's Peach. She go by many names. But regardless, I just wanted to put. Maybe I need to put it white. Let me put some white in the background so she can see it a little bit better. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What y'all think? Y'all think this one or the other one? I'll leave that up there for a little bit. Just to seduce. Just for a little seduction thing with the Popeyes chicken. Girl. Those of you who know. Those of you who don't know, go catch my last live. Anyway, let's get back to the list. What's up, Queenie? How you doing, boo? Hey, Shamar and Chat. What's up, love? Salute. Hopefully you had a great day today. Where is it at? We got Mel. She doesn't. Well, do she got something to do? I don't know. I don't think she really got. I don't know. Then we got Loon. Then we got Granny. I probably ain't gonna be talking about Granny, but she up there and shit. We got Trinity. I probably won't be talking about her. I don't know. I don't know. We got TRW. We got NY Leo. And we got Bama in the back. We got Bama in the back. I didn't have enough time to try to free up some space to. I know Bama and Granny got some coarse feelings with each other at the moment. And as well as TRW and NY Leo. But listen, It's only so much room that I have. Like Peach and excuse me, Inspired Mango and Mel, they done had to stand by each other for the longest. So it'll be alright. We know what's up. We know who don't like who on the thumbnail. So we're gonna come back. We did touch on the renaming of the sector last night, but if anyone have any other opinions or have any, remarks and things as it pertains to the renaming of the sector, y'all can still give it. But like I had said earlier, I do want to have like that conversation, probably on an earlier live when more people could be, a little free or so. I don't want to shoot for tomorrow because I don't know what if I'm gonna have time tomorrow. But regardless with us talking about the name of the sector and corresponding and putting that shit out there, etc., man. I was touching on new CCs. I was touching on new CCs last night. I still think I still think that we could use some new CCs. I do. Like it's been some subscribers who been talking they shit, probably been thinking about starting a page. May want to get in on the bullshit, add something different to it. So it's not always about doxing. You don't always gotta dox a bitch or go against your morals and shit. Now you gonna be tested. Yes, Maisha. Now listen, you gonna be tested, but you don't gotta go against your morals. And you can't allow nobody to make you go against your morals, and all that good shit, right? So if it's been some people in the chat, hey Denise, is you here? Denise, are you here? Since you love telling a bitch they don't got no commentary, how about you start your motherfucking page up, Denise? Since you always got so much motherfucking shit to say. How about you? It's crazy how when a bitch, like I said, a bitch can be having commentary, got commentary like a motherfucker. She don't be here. But soon as I'm just sitting here chilling, here she go. Here she go, running her mouth. Denise, are you a new CC in the making? Since you want to judge a bitch so fucking much. But yes, if it's anybody that's been thinking about starting a page, like man, I think that would really be great for the sector. Like I said, hey, and you don't even have to come out here woo banging. Like if you don't want to woo bang, you don't gotta woo bang, per se. You can just give your opinion on everything, right? Or on things that you see. So most definitely no intimidation there. We would love to see some new faces, unless. Oh, I hate to say this like this, because Lord have mercy. I'ma say it. I'ma say it since I'm start saying it. Unless y'all on that face shit. Cause listen now, don't be turning on me. Don't be turning on me. But if you a real one, go on and start your shit up. If you a fake one, go somewhere else and do it. But hey, still start it up. Just I'd rather not deal with it. Um, I always got something to say, right? Like Denise, where you with? We trying to get some more OTCs and shit. It seems like I don't see her in nobody else chat, y'all. This the crazy thing. I don't see Denise in nobody else shit, but she always in mine, running off at her mouth. I don't think she subscribed to nobody else but me. She just infatuated with me. The shit is ridiculous. Denise, go on and start you a page up. You want to talk about a bitch anyway. Oh, all Shamar do is just sit over there with no commentary and just smoke and have nothing to talk about and all of this other shit. Go on and start the shit up. Make you a motherfucking short, Denise. That's what you want to do anyway. Shit. Always running her motherfucking mouth. That's who I want to see. Now I'm not knocking and saying I don't want to see nobody else, but that's who I really be wanting to see. These subscribers who be running their mouth, who be talking shit like a motherfucker. I want to see y'all come out here with a page. These subscribers who always got something to say, who just going with lies on the beach or just running with false narratives on the motherfucker. That's who I want to start a page. That's who I want to start a page and see how you do it. All these motherfuckers who had something to say about me in these motherfucking comments, I want y'all to start a page. Shit. Don't think Shamar done forgot. I be sitting there waiting. I'm like, wait till, cause everybody get a turn now. Everybody get a motherfucking turn. Everybody get a turn. Right. Always in the chat talking trash. I'm trying to tell you. When y'all gonna start something? Hold on, what happened now? Right now, we just trying to talk about, getting some new CCs in the sector and stuff. Like particularly subscribers who be talking shit and running off at they mouth and stuff. We trying to get them to make them a page and shit. But we was also talking about the people who may not want to talk shit. They just want to be like commentators or reactors or so. Like, hey, Shamar, I got my drink. Let's go. So Bama, I did add you to the thing. I did the best that I could with the time limits that I had, but I did throw you in there. I did throw you in there behind TRW. Now listen, don't say I accidentally clicked off, y'all. Oh shit, bro. My bad, y'all, man. What the fuck is going on? Okay, y'all, I'm back. My bad, y'all. My apologies. My bad, y'all. But yeah, Bama, don't say nothing about you being by Ass Granny. Cause a lot of people are beside people they don't fuck with now. You up there behind TRW. You up there behind TRW. Right by Ass Granny, right on the. Y'all, I'm getting irritated. I just end up clicking. I guess I swiped. I'm on an iPhone, so I guess I swiped too hard one way or something. Then it took me to the previous screen. This is irritating. This is irritating. That's Loon. Shamar, whose photo was that? Boy, you a fool. Yep, that's Loon with the chicken. Anytime you see like a granddaddy nigga with no teeth, that's Loon. That's Loon and his light skinned salmonella chicken he was frying. I added the chicken to it. Let me put it back up there. I ain't trying to just hold it up there. Y'all probably getting tired of seeing this shit. Hold on, I'm gonna put it there one more time. So that's TomTom. That's Peach. We got Mel. We got Loon with the fried chicken, with the light skinned salmonella chicken. That's me in the middle. We got Granny over there. Um, we got Trinity right there. She was in some shit last week, I think. We got Trinity. Then we got TRW, aka the mama. We got Bama behind TRW. Then we got NY Leo over there. It's a lot going on, man. It's just been so much going on. I'm just trying to keep up. Light skinned chicken, listen. Mm. But yeah, so um I will say this before we get to our next topic. Damn, do I want to do it now, man? Man, bro. Say, man, as y'all can see, I got TomTom name in the title. I know we in a good mood, we chuckling and shit. I don't want to stop us from chuckling, cause a bitch need to have a real conversation. That picture is dreadful. So how did I make the pic? I think I'm trying to think why I threw you in there. I am going to be talking about the snake. This going to come out so bad. I am going to be talking about like the snake sector and stuff, and like applications and um just different things like that. So you probably gonna come up that type of way. I don't think it's nothing. It ain't nothing salacious though. It ain't gonna be nothing like. It ain't gonna be like nothing like I'm talking shit or nothing. But y'all already know now. So yeah, if y'all hear me saying the snake center and shit, y'all y'all really shouldn't feel no type of way because y'all already know what's up. Like TRW, she knows she the mommy and shit. Etc. Etc. Everybody got a role. Everybody got their own individual role now. Peace trying to come back and do her thing in the snake sector. She trying to, y'all know she trying to come back. I said that last night. Um, I had got some correspondences from Peach. I assume, obviously, she had unblocked me off Instagram, and she had sent me a comment, etc., etc. So Peach been popping back up, trying to cozy up to Big Daddy, telling me how much she loved my Popeye's chicken wing review, and I just need to keep it up and shit. So I don't know. I just said, hey, I'll just come live and talk about it because the snake sector, they done had they one or two things. Um, this is what it was. Because I was gonna bring up how y'all have been chilling a little bit lately. Like besides the NY Leo and TRW thing, it seemed like everybody been chilling individually. Like I don't know what's going on with you and Mel, but I'm sure y'all end up talking about it. So if it's any updates on that situation, y'all just let me know. But far as that situation that was going on between people of the subsector, I believe that they end up having a conversation. Hopefully, they had a conversation. Bama, you in the chat, I say it to you. Hopefully, you and Mel had a conversation, and y'all was able to talk about everything, woman to woman. Besides that, the other news and that's going on in the snake Center, like I said, Peach trying to make an appearance. Um, I'm not sure if she about to be coming out with something, if she about to be doing something. I don't know. Who knows? You just never know with Peach. But I will say this because I don't even want to call it strategic, but a bitch know what they be doing because I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna say it. 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 I'll say it later. Man, I ain't gonna. I'll save it for later. Anyway. So hey, speaking of the snake sector, we will be trying to take applications. If it's anybody that's interested in being in the snake sector, that's being a part of the snake sector, y'all just let me know. Get with me. Um, I know like Big Mama. Shout out to Yo for that name. I know the mama TRW. I know she like the hottest group right now in the snake sector. Like her and her group is kind of like the main thing to be in. Um I cannot guarantee you that you'll be accepted into the mama group. I don't know if you will be accepted into Big Mama crew. I'ma just be real with you. I'ma be real with you. I tried to throw somebody in there, specifically NY Leo. I tried to throw NY Leo in Big Mama crew, but she wouldn't budge. And so I was like, hey, I can't, that's out of my hands. That's out of my hands. All I can do is try. So if you want to join the snake sector, it's not guaranteed that you gonna make it into Big Mama crew now. But if you would still like to be involved in stuff and maybe be a part of just maybe just just maybe be cordial with people, just get to know everybody, etc., etc. Y'all let me know, and we gonna try to get this going and shit. So yeah, right now, like I said, hmm, we got Loon. Unfortunately, Loon, he's still up in the shit. NY Leo, she don't got no friends, but we had threw her in the snake sector and shit before, so she in the snake sector. Y'all know we got Peach. Peach done got kicked out of the Big Mama crew. She done got back in Big Mama crew, and she done got kicked out of Big Mama crew again. Peach done been in there forming in Big Mama crew, done got kicked out, and done got back in it again. So I don't know. I don't know if Peach, and when she her reemergence, I don't know when she come back if she gonna be a part of Big Mama crew or not. But I think they was beefing the last time, and Peach and Bama beefing, so they probably not gonna let her back in. So Peach may just be being solo dolo. We make her throw Peach a friend. We make her throw Peach a friend over there, so she don't just be by herself. And let's see. Okay, let's see. So okay, let's go through the list. We got Peach. We got Mel. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna um I'm gonna put Big Mama crew together. I don't want to separate Big Mama crew. So I'm gonna do the individual people first, and then I'm gonna name off Big Mama crew. Okay. So we got me. I'm obviously, I'm the creator and shit. Like, hey, we obviously got me in there, and it all started off the shit that happened to me or whatever. That's just the origin of the snake set. So we got me in there. When I be coming through, but I really don't be having a big play in it. I don't really get into the shit. I don't really start shit between them. Now it was put out there before. Oh, Shamar getting in the middle. Shamar doing this. I really just commentate on it, and I may hype it up. I don't start it, but I will. I will do commentary on it, and I will hype it up. That's kind of my role in the situations. Or if something, what's up, Miss Netta Taylor? How are you doing, love? It's good to see you. What's up, Room Shaker? Salute, boo. Y'all make sure I go check out my girl, Room Shaker. So, I may just come in, or I may give some wisdom, or I may have, like whatever it is, my role and shit. I have multiple roles or whatever. It's me, then we got TRW. She the mama of the sector and shit. She the mama, but we'll come back to her and her crew. So the side people we got now, we got Peach, we got Loon and NY Leo. If we could get Peach, man, Blessing's good though. Blessing, she ain't a part of the sector, but it works out that she was able to take up NY Leo underneath her wing and be her friend and stuff. But man, bro, if we could get Peach and NY Leo to be cool, that would be good. It really would. That would be good. They could have a friend and shit, and they don't have to be alone over there. And they own shit, and that can be like another home for NY Leo and stuff. But hey, that's just wishful thinking. Let me not get too far away. So we got those three people. We had kind of took TomTom out because we don't do commentary on TomTom and shit anymore like that. And he was kind of included when everybody was coming at me at once. So he's not really a part of it. He may be an adjacent Snake Sector member now or something. But like, okay, so we got Loon, we got NY Leo, and Peach. Now we got Big Mama and her crew. Big Mama crew consists of the head mama, which is TRW. We got Bama, Mel, and Tasha T. I'm glad everybody was able to work out their differences and talk about all they shit. They like the hottest group right now in the snake sector. You usually have to run through one of them or run through the mama and shit. Um, if you want to try to do something or be something, and so hey, I'm not want to, like I said, I'm not trying to discourage anybody. Don't try to come into the snake sector and then being like, damn, Big Mama Crew didn't accept me. Big Mama Crew didn't accept me. That doesn't mean that you can still be involved in the snake sector. Just because you're not accepted by the cool kids, or like some of the main individuals of the snake sector, that doesn't mean that you can't still be a part. Like, hey, we're still growing. We're still growing here. We've had a lot of good things happen. Um, Unfortunately, it was an altercation. We had the altercation. We didn't have back and forth. Like, they done met up before. Man, they done like a motherfucker meet and greet. Like I said, unfortunately, it led to an altercation, but whatever. Then they had meet and greets, man, like woo bangings. They done had kumbayas. They done all tried to come together against me. Like, it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. I'm proud of it. I ain't gonna lie. I am proud of it. I am proud of the snake center. I may get upset sometimes, and I can't stand some participants that's a part of the sector. But hey, it is what it is. Mm. Ooh, one more thing I will say. TRW, aka the mama, aka head of the big mama and her crew. Um, she was here like the last 2 to 3 lives, and we ain't seen NY Leo. I ain't trying to bring her up or talk her up, but we ain't seen NY Leo. Last time we seen her in the chat, she was calling TRW out. We know TRW been on her community wall, getting her shit off on NY Leo, etc., etc. I don't know what's going on. I'm just I'm sitting here watching like y'all. What's up, Solo Dolo? Hey, Shmurmas and Chad, but NY Leo probably trying to lay dormant ever since she said the N word, child. Racist ass motherfucker. Okay, so we're gonna jump to this, man. We gonna jump to this, man. Like, I gotta have a serious conversation, bro. What's up, Solo Dolo? I'm glad you was able to laugh, boo. We was talking about the Big Mama crew, TRW, and them in the snake sector. So go on and drop the link, cause I stand alone. Oh, okay, okay, Bama, okay. Let me say this real quick. I dropped the link. Okay, so we'll just say Bama, you can still stand alone. We'll put Bama alone. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, but we have to talk about it. I don't know now. I ain't trying to talk shit. You may stand alone, but you still kind of part of Big Mama crew. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. You still a part of Big Mama crew now. So let me say this, bro. You know what? Okay, no, this is what I'm going. Okay, you know what? Let me read the comments. Let me read the comments before I get too far behind, before I start running off at the man. Okay, everybody laughing, boy, you a fool. Hey, Bama, light skinned chicken, yes. Brooklyn Hood laughing. So, how did I make the pick? Okay, I think I got that one. TomTom is stalking Castro, the snapping turtle. Poor Bama, Lord bless it, bless it. I can't. I'm weak. Laughing emojis. Ain't this about some fool around with the fool around? It may be, right? I'm just, Maisha, listen. It's nothing derogatory, or it's no defaming anything against any one of y'all. Like, I'm not trying to start shit, but this everybody know these are my feelings now. Everybody know these are my feelings. Like, it is. I don't know I don't know how to put it, because I feel like as I try to explain it, it sounds bad. But listen, um, I can't. I'm weak. Laughing emojis. Maisha laughing. Maybe Peach and NY can support each other. Yes, Queenie. I done tried and tried. What's up, Mr. Netta Taylor? Once again, the room shaker boo. I done tried to get them to fuck with each other. They don't like each other. Like I said, that'll be a good little team thing for them. NY Leo and Peach. It'll be different. Queenie, listen. Oh no, Maisha. Queenie, I can't catch a break. Bama, you are always inserted no matter how much you try to play your music. I guess if that's how y'all feel, ain't no way, Shamar. Hey, Shamar Monster Chat laughing emojis. Let me grab my seat, Solo Dolo. Maisha. What's up, Mookie Boo? Hey, Shamar Boo. What's up, love? How you doing? No, sir, you tripping. Okay. What's up, Miss Worker? How you doing, love? It's good to see you. I fell asleep. Gotta catch up. Let's go, boo. What's up, Yoshi? Y'all make sure I go check out Yoshi. Shamar Fam Jam. So I'm glad I was able to get one last laugh in with y'all before I have to have this deep conversation. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I have been putting this off. When I hit that live button, I felt like, nigga, you need to say this. But I didn't want. Hey, TRW. Okay. Hey, Shamar, what's going on? Okay, I'm gonna say this real quick. We're gonna come back to it because I need to have a deep conversation real quick. Okay, so what's going on is I was explaining like the hierarchy and explaining like different levels and stuff of the snake sector. You know, you the mama. Um, we had went off of one of yo-yo jokes, nothing crazy. She was like big mama and stuff. Then we was like, okay, big mama and her crew. Then we was talking about everyone that consisted of Big Mama, or Big Mama and her crew slash the mama slash you. And we was talking about the people that's cool with y'all and like the hierarchy and shit, and the side members of the snake sector and stuff. And Bama, she felt some type of way, not towards you. She was just like, oh, I stand alone. I stand alone. We was like, okay, Bama, you can stand alone, but you still part of Big Mama crew. So that's kind of what's going on right now. We've been trying to we've been trying to take applications for new members of the snake sector. Oh, that's something else I said. And I also told them that it's no guarantee that they may get accepted into Big Mama and her crew. Like, that is how it is. They may get accepted into the snake sector, but it's no guarantee that Big Mama crew will accept them. So, hey, if TRW, she the mama. Listen, TRW is the mama. If she don't want to fuck with you or have you in her sector, it ain't nothing I can do about it. All I can do is just try to slide you in. Just try to say, hey, hey, big mama, hey, TRW, how you feel about so and so? How you feel about so and so? She say yes or no. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. We not accepting. Okay, see, like I said, hey, that's why I told him. Let me try to highlight it. I tried to tell him. Big Mama said on behalf of her and the Big Mama crew, she said they not accepting no applications. What's up, Sally Scenes? Hey, Shamar in chat, Maisha. I told him that. I told him that. Listen, that's why I said I don't want nobody to come into the snake sector thinking they just gonna get to be a part of the popular group. They're just gonna get to be a part of, like the cool kids or like the main characters of the snake sector. I can't do nothing about that. Like I said, you may just have to work your way up, and then you may be able to be a part of Big Mama crew. Like, listen now, just don't come in. And I was also telling them how, Pete, she go back and forth. She'll get in Big Mama crew, and then y'all will kick her out. Then she'll get back in and be an informant. Then y'all will kick her out. Then, she'll get back in. So Peach did make an appearance and stuff. I had some correspondences and stuff, so I think she about to pop back out into the snakes out there. I don't know if she was coming back through you or if she was just coming back solo dolo. So that is something else, TRW. Before I go on, you let me know if you and Peach still beefing or are y'all back cool. I just need to know if she coming in solo or she coming back with the Big Mama crew. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Not Big Mama and the Big Mama crew. Bama, I'm laughing back. Listen, what's up, Diamond? Is y'all cool? Bama, Bama feels some type of way. What's up? Peaches is cool. Okay, okay. See, let me try to highlight you because I need the people to see this. What's up, blessings? Hey y'all. Hey, what's up, boo? Bama. I don't know why Bama feels some type of way. Like you can still be standing alone and still be part of the Big Mama crew. Maybe Bama just want her own crew. Bama, if you just want your own crew, let me know and we'll try to throw some people your way now. Like damn, that's all you had to say. I'm let me try to get through this. I'm gonna come back to it, y'all. I need to say this serious thing and get it up off my chest. Queenie Good, all this time I didn't know who the Big Mama crew was. Do I need to go through this again? Okay, so the Big Mama crew is, you know, the mama. That's TRW. We got Mel, Tasha T, and Bama. Bama thinks she still can't be part of the Big Mama crew. Okay, Bama, you know what? Maybe you just affiliated. Since you just want to be by yourself so bad. Since you just want to be by yourself so damn bad, we got Bama, and she just affiliated with Big Mama crew. Like damn. She like, why I'm in this? I'm stand alone. I stand alone. Like, it ain't even that serious. Hey Shamar Boo, what's up, Top Plus 3? How you doing, Boo? Bama, you out to set the list. And like, she making it difficult for no reason. Bama, I'm like, shit. Peaches is cool. So everybody saw that. So Peaches does have her alliance back. It may be hanging on by a string. But Peach does have her alliance back with Big Mama Crew. So she may be coming back through them. Or she may be coming back off the back of Big Mama Crew. I don't know. We gonna see what Peach do. Well, we gonna see. I don't know. Bama just a friend of the crew. Okay, okay. Shamar, you start. I'm not. Listen. I'm not starting nothing, Diamond. Everybody know. Everybody know. These are my feelings. I don't even think it's nothing bad. I think people just getting taken back because it's called the snake scepter. Unblock Peach. Peach unblocked me off of Instagram. And she had left me a message and stuff. What's up, Lisa? Hey, Shamar, what up, team? What's up, Boo? Salute. Ain't no way. I'm not starting to listen. I'm pretty sure everybody still have their feelings about me. We just have whatever understanding it is that we may have. Like, listen, TRW, she already knows she the mama. She done just, she after so long, she just had to accept it. She was like, you know what, damn it, I am the mama. I'm the mama. And I'm like, yo, we know. We've been trying to tell you. Yes, he is, Diamond. I'm not starting it solo. It seemed like Bama just want her own group name. Bam, okay, Bam, okay. Bam, I'll get back in the chat in a little bit. You just think of whatever you want your group to be called and the snake scepter now. So I'm like, damn. We'll try to throw some people your way. How you feel? How you feel about rekindling with NY Leo, Bama? As long as you continue to be their daddy, child. I come in, pick them up, swing them around, and leave. I'm a deadbeat. Y'all have that back and forth. I don't have that type of. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bama. What are you talking? Wait. Oh, you may be talking about NY Leo. Okay, okay. You may be talking about NY Leo. My bad. I was about to say, what? Here we go with something else. But you talking about NY Leo. Okay, my bad. So listen, blessings like I'm glad she being a designated spokesperson or the designated friend and shit. But we need somebody more frequent and stuff. Y'all know you gotta have a certain amount of time for NY Leo, and y'all know she going through her sicknesses and stuff. Like she need to have a friend that she could go to and cuss people out on their panel and stuff to help her through her sicknesses. Um we got Mel Bunny Bell. She said, shaking my head. Listen, I'm not understanding. Everybody knows their role. I have my own particular role in the sector that I carry out. Everybody seems it's Bama want to be the only one that's just coming out with pitchforks and saying, "Oh no, oh no!" Like, come on, man. in the safe zone. Not pick them up and spin them around. Listen, that's what I do. I may take a picture every now and then. Like I said, hey, if it gets bad, I'll come in and I'll give them some tough love or some wisdom, and I leave. And I throw them back to their mama. What's up? I'm legendary. Hey, Shamar. What's up, boo? How you doing, love? Listen, y'all, they know what I do. They can put that daddy label on me if they want to. Listen, I'm a deadbeat. I feel like I feel like I do pretty good, though. I ain't gonna lie. I really do. I don't care what they say. I feel like I do a damn good job. I be coming in with wisdom and shit. I be hyping shit up and shit. Listen, ain't nobody gonna make me feel bad. And they ain't paying the liquor child support. Fuck that. Hey, Mel, y'all deadbeat daddy getting on my nerves. Okay, child. I guess you may be talking to Loon. Loon, you in the chat? I've been late to the party, y'all. Let me highlight that bitch. I've been late to the party all night and playing catch up. What y'all talking about now, child? I'm trying to have a deep discussion, but it's just been an uproar amongst the snakes at the child. I was just trying to let everybody know, like, the rules and guidelines and shit, child. It's gonna be in an uproar. What's up, the bushes? How you doing, boo? They too old for child support, thank God. Why aren't you being a team player? I don't know what. I think ever since, because Bama was sitting there laughing, but ever since I said she was a part of the Big Mama crew, she started feeling some type of way. And like, oh, no, I'm not this, I'm not that. I stand alone. Like, let me, like, man. I hate to just do this, bro. But I'm prolonging the shit. Mel, ironically, you are in the chat. Um, you know what? I'm not gonna say what I'm you know what? I'm not gonna bring you into it because that may be being messy. Now, my intentions, what I was about to say wasn't I wasn't intending for it to be messy, but as I think about it, it may be messy. So I'm just not gonna say nothing to you about it. I ain't even gonna make mention that you in the chat because I do have to go. I have to go to my next conversation. I have been avoiding this. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers like, damn, Shamar, what the fuck is it? Bitch, you keep going on and on about it. Okay, Bama, all right. I gotta say this real quick. I have a message for TomTom. I ain't gonna say it, Mill. I ain't gonna say it. I have a message for TomTom. If anybody can get it to him after I finish, hey, that'll be cool. I'm not gonna put a name on nobody. I ain't gonna bring nobody into it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're go get your friend, go do this, go do that. I ain't gonna bring nobody into nothing. But I have to say this to Tommy. Y'all know me and Tommy have a very peculiar relationship. Y'all know we don't fuck with each other. Well, we may not be talking about each other. What's up, Bella Boo? Or doing commentary on each other, but y'all know our history. Y'all know me and TomTom history, and I say that to say this, and although I don't owe him nothing, the shit that I had got earlier. What's up, Castro? Hey, Castro. Salute, man. The shit that I had received earlier was of a disturbance to me. Now, I may just have to take my time with this. Tommy, you may take what I'm saying as a bitch actually, having some type of give a fuck about a motherfucker. You may take what I'm saying as a motherfucker trying to give some wisdom, even if it may be unsolicited. Or you may come out the bag on me. I'm cool with either one of them. I found myself worried. Think I'm lying when I'm not. I found myself worried about TomTom. Yes, I did. I gotta be a real bitch and say it. I don't know. I don't know how else to be besides a real motherfucker. I found myself worried about TomTom after I had got blown up with certain situations that was going on. They said TomTom was on live doing what he was doing. TomTom was partaking as he do. A love gift. Thank you so much, Queenie Boo. I appreciate you, love. He was partaking as he do. And then a man came in the room. A man that he invited over. TomTom, I need you to be careful. TomTom, I need you to be careful and be a little bit more mindful of your situations and your surroundings. I'm going to get to the story, but I need to say this. I need you to be a little bit more careful and mindful of your surroundings. I don't know, y'all. I got a very bad feeling about this situation. I got a very eerie feeling about this situation. Let me proceed and not leave y'all with any cliffhangers. Tommy was on live. We had a man alleged date that he had invited over. The man came in a room, a rather big fella, you could say. What's up, Vanessa Pretty Vibes? What's up, everybody? Salute, boo. Y'all make sure I go check out Vanessa Pretty Vibes and everybody else who I made this shout out. A very big man, a man of large stature. I assume that Tommy maybe knew him from the past or around the way. Maybe he was even a tenant of the building. But we know that Tommy, we know that he brags about Jack and Grinder and different things of that nature. Hey, he's grown. I can't tell nobody what to do with they Dino or they ass. But we know that he do different hookups and things of that nature. The man came in Tommy door. I mean, came in Tommy house. He was straight to the point. He wasn't trying to beat around the bush, have side conversation, talk about how his day been. Because you know that's what them type of niggas do. When you fucking with these trade ass niggas, when you fucking with these DL motherfuckers, they don't have time for all that other shit. It's a dangerous game to be in fucking with a motherfucker who ain't true with themselves. But this is not a bash DL type of movement right now. I'm just keeping it real. This trade fella, this big man walks in saying, "Hey, let's go back to the room. Hey, what that mouth do? You know what I came over here for? Hey, just talking that shit, talking that shit." He was like, "Hey, put the dog up. You know, Tommy got a dog, a nice looking dog. Tommy got a dog. Tommy, like I said, he's still on live. He letting the dog run around. The man trying to go back to the bedroom, talking all his sensual talk. Tommy, it seems that he has started to maybe rethink his decision. He's sitting there chilling on live, cussing, you know, somebody in particular who he was cussing out. He may have not had time, or he may have not remembered that he had invited so and so up. He may have not remembered that he had made it okay for this particular person to come to his home, his residence. And I'm just hoping that he's not a tenant of the building. Tommy tells the guy that he good. He's not going to put his dog up. He just chilling. Y'all know how Tommy is. He start telling him his backstory. I'm not saying this to be fun. Y'all know how Tommy is. Everybody that support him. He tell his backstory and he gonna tell his life history and his testimonies and stuff. He had began to tell the man all of his life story, his all of his bibliography. He was telling him about his one of his most recent toxic relationships. I'm not going to bring anybody up, but y'all saw Castro in the room. Hey, Castro, anyway, whatever. He was bringing certain people up into the midst in all of that. The man who had came over, the DL trade who had came over, who was only wanting one thing, began to get a little agitated. You could hear it in his voice. You could hear the going back and forth. As well, you know, Tommy then being who he is, he was like, wait a minute, whoop-de whoop-de whoop. He slipping off some few bitches, he getting them together. I'm legendary. I'm legendary. I wish I was lying. Think I'm lying when I'm not. Legendary. Y'all make sure y'all go follow her. He going off on this trade. The trade going off with at TomTom. He's saying, oh, I'm none of your last nigga that you was fucking with. We talking about Castro. I'm not the one that you hit across the head. I'm not that motherfucker. You crazy as a motherfucker. You keep going on and on about this motherfucker. You telling me your life history. I came here for one thing. I came here for one thing. I didn't come here to have no conversations. Tommy then went on, continuing trying to talk with them. Things continued to escalate. And the live ended. I told y'all that I was really fearful and I was nervous and I was scared because as I was going throughout my day, I was checking to see if Tommy had came live. What's up, Brown Beauty World? I was checking to see if Tommy had came live because I was fearful. I was genuinely nervous. He good. He alive. He came live, so that's why I'm talking like this. He came live. He good. But I was worried about the motherfucker. You see, because you gotta watch these motherfuckers. That's the quickest way. I hate to say this, but I gotta say it. This may sound bad. I'ma say it. Fuck it. That's the quickest way to find yourself dead than to be fucking with a nigga who ain't secure with them with their own motherfucking selves. That's the quickest way for you to be on Channel 5 or 9 News, God forbid, body discovered and all this other shit, than to be fucking with these motherfuckers who ain't true within themselves. These DL motherfuckers, these trade motherfuckers, they will unalive you. They will shoot up your home just because they're afraid that you're going to disclose what they did with you behind closed doors. This shit ain't nothing to play with. Like I said, I understand he may want to get his nut off. You do what the fuck you want to do. You wrong. If you want to slang dick, you want to get on Jack and Grinder, that's cool. But how many motherfuckers gonna keep winding up dead from getting on Jack and Grinder and hooking up with these DL motherfuckers? Hooking up with these trade ass, weird ass motherfuckers. Tommy, you gave that nigga your address. Y'all let me know if I'm overthinking this shit. Girl, you gave this nigga your home address. That motherfucker was heating up. That motherfucker was getting scared. I'm thinking, is this nigga about to do something to him? On some real shit. I may have my feelings about TomTom, but I don't want to see the nigga. I don't want to see the nigga dead or nothing like that. I don't want to see him beat up and shit. Especially nothing like this, I say. Is enough that serious? Are you trying to stun on your ex or whatever it is that you may be seeking? Is it that serious? You do your thing on Jack and Grinder, but you man, you need to be careful, bro. Talking about Quiet on the Creek. I don't like that song at all, man. Listen, when I say I was scared as hell for this nigga, man. I wish I could express this shit to y'all. That's why I say, bro, I don't even. Y'all already know we got our feelings with each other, but bro, I don't want to see nothing like that happen to this motherfucker. You got to be careful with this nigga, bro. I got a bad feeling. I'm not trying to, man. God forbid anything bad happen. God forbid anything bad happen. I don't want to say I just have a bad feeling, bitch. I'm no fortune teller and I'm damn sure not no motherfucking Cleo motherfucker. It could just been because how it kind of shook me up in the way. Like that shit ain't, man. That really fuck you up every time you see somebody, man. Just seeing death, period, that fuck you up. But you seeing somebody. Somebody around your same age. Somebody who's in a community who's been unalive. Knowing that it came from somebody when they was fucking with somebody DL. When they was fucking with a trade nigga. At some point, we gotta grow out of that shit. At some point, you gotta look back at that shit, even if you did that shit when you was younger. That shit ain't cute no more. These motherfuckers be unaliving people for real. This shit ain't no game. You don't even gotta be the one that put that shit out there. You don't even gotta one to disclose it, how that they this way behind closed doors. They'll still come after your ass. When they get one, they'll get another. Like I know people personally who house done got shot up. I know people personally who done got jumped on and beat up from doing this shit. Y'all know that unaliving that happened in Oxford. Forgive me, man, because I forgot his name and shit. But y'all know that unaliving that happened in Oxford. That shit was close as hell. This is some real ass shit. It don't matter where you come from, how big or small your town is. It don't matter how bad you may think you is, how good of a fighter you may think you is. These motherfuckers will plot on your ass. These motherfuckers will see you. Oh, I didn't get them today, but hey, there's a tomorrow. You walking in, from the store, you walking outside your house, and God forbid the worst happen because these motherfuckers insecure. These motherfuckers scared that you gonna run your motherfucking mouth, and then you telling him of your fucking business and shit. You being all loose at the lips. What makes you think that he didn't see that you was live? What makes you think that he didn't think that, oh, if he's saying all of this about this nigga, I can only imagine what the fuck he gonna say about me. You gotta be careful with this shit now. Ain't nobody trying to tell you not to have fun, but listen, you putting your life on the line. Y'all let me know if I'm tripping. Y'all let me know if I'm overthinking this shit, bro. Let me chill, bro, because I ain't trying to get over passionate about this shit. On some serious stuff, bro. And I'm really not trying to get over passionate in it. But that really fucked with me. That really fucked with me. I'm thinking, man, that could have been me. I know motherfuckers be like, I be putting myself in them type in certain situations, or I make shit about me, but I was still thinking, I'm glad that he good, but damn, that could have been me. It could have been somebody else that I'm cool with in the community. Like, when is enough enough? If these niggas can't be true with them or with them themselves, what makes you think they gonna give a fuck about you? Then some of these people be wanting to have relationships with these DL motherfuckers, man. This shit crazy, bro. So I'ma just leave it with that, bro. Just be careful. I'm glad that you straight. Like I said, you may try to take what I'm saying maybe as some type of precaution or wisdom or something, or you may cuss me out. You may come out the bag on me. I'm cool with either one. It is what it is. You need to be careful in this shit. Like, we grown and shit, but damn. Like, then the nigga got a job and shit. It seems like every time he allegedly try to do good, he'll turn around and do some fucked up shit and put himself back in a fucked up situation. And I'm not trying to knock him. Like, every time he doing something, he's saying, okay, I got a job, I'm doing this, I'm doing better. He find himself doing some crazy shit. Let this be a sign for you. Stay on your shit. If you working, if you doing better, keep doing that shit. But that means you gotta chill out with the fuck shit. That means you gotta put the fuck shit down. And this not me talking down to a bitch, because I done had to have this conversation. Shit, we all have to have a real ass conversation with ourselves at some point. If you want to do better. You're only holding yourself back by doing some other fucked up shit, by doing the same fucked up shit you was doing before. You done got this job, then let that be that. Don't come on here telling people about your job, trying to stun and shit. Don't get on this motherfucker jeopardizing what you got going on. He had like two other women over there. He was having a therapy set. Girl, you called that man over there last night. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not trying to be shady. Girl, you called that man over there last night for a therapy session, and he was trying to get some Dino. TomTom, you called that nigga over there last night, well, this morning for a therapy session, and he was thinking he was gonna get some dick or some ass, and you was trying to talk to him. You need to be careful talking to these motherfuckers. I saw he was talking to two women. It may have been one woman, but he was talking to somebody else in his apartment, just telling them all of his business and shit, just talking to him. You don't know these people. Like, what's going on here? You just telling them all your shit. Thank you so much, Surrender. Fingerheart, thank you so much, boo. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my girl, Surrender95. Much love, boo. Thank you. So let me try to read some comments, bro, cause these people crazy. I ain't even just gonna harp on this shit, bro. I don't even know if I said everything I wanted to say, but if I ain't say what I wanted to say, I'ma just leave it at that. I'ma just leave it at that, bro. But that was wild as fuck. I hate to just harp on this shit, but that was wild as fuck. That fucked me up, y'all. This ain't even about me, but that fucked me up. I'm sitting there getting blown up, thinking is something going on with this nigga? Is the nigga straight? He just had this nigga booking up at him in his apartment. We know how this shit can go. You got a quote unquote straight nigga, a DL nigga, some type of trade nigga booking up at you. Then he in your home. Next thing you know, he done tried to jump on you. Then y'all know it was a story put out there that Tommy had got jumped on by another nigga, like 2 times before, but I didn't see one of the videos, so I didn't really say nothing about it. But regardless, like we done seen fucked up shit happen. The inevitable happens. Man, you need to be careful. You need to watch who the fuck you invite into your apartment, who the fuck you surrounding yourself with, who the fuck you letting into your damn private regions, or who the fuck you entering private regions or some shit. The fuck? He's so dramatic. I love it. Listen, Solo, legendary. Hopefully I ain't miss nobody, bro. This shit wild as fuck, man. They kind of, man, like I said, they kind of towed me up. I ain't get towed up, but I kind of got towed up now. Shit, let me scroll down in these comments. Yes, my Isha, man. It's a dangerous game, I'm trying to tell you. I be dodging these motherfuckers. I be dodging these motherfucking DL motherfuckers. It may be cute and all, but I'm not about to have no relations with you. I'm not about to talk with you. You may get a little flirtation if I feel like it, but I'm not about to lead you on. I'm not about to be trying to sneak and have no motherfucking love conference with your motherfucking ass. Fuck that. Bitch, you ain't gonna unalive me. You ain't gonna shoot up my shit. See, you can be crazy and all, you can be about that life, but you gotta know you putting other people in jeopardy too. You always gotta think about that shit, even by being being in the streets. Bitch, you come and shoot up on my house. Now other people gonna get involved. Cause bitch, everybody gonna have a shot up motherfucking house, bitch. But now everybody else getting involved in shit. Because you was wanting to fuck with a DL nigga. Like you gotta think about that shit. And God forbid that you ain't able to be alive to want to shoot back. Castro know, but you provoke him to ring your dome. Like you ain't cool either, Lord Bama. I told him everybody ain't. Now Castro in the chat. Now Castro in the chat at 115 saying I told him everybody ain't Castro. Castro, we sitting here worried. I understand y'all got y'all issues and stuff, but we sitting here worried and shit. Lord have mercy, but hey, I'm glad he alive. That's Castro opinion, man. Yes, yes, Vanessa. I hope he be careful too. Man, yes, Bama. This shit crazy. Oh my, what I missed, man. We had well, I was a little worried for TomTom. You on point. I appreciate that. Like I said, I don't even know if I done said everything I needed to say or said everything that I wanted to say. Bitch, I may have not even expressed myself the way I wanted to, but bro, at the end of the day, man, just be careful, man. I hate to keep saying this shit. I ain't trying to. This ain't even no scary type moment, bitch. I just got an eerie feeling about this shit. I just got an eerie feeling about it. It's a very dangerous game. We see it on TikToks all the time, right? I lived that life a long time ago. That's good, Castro. I'm glad that you did. Shamar sounds like he has a lot of energy. We're about to be lit all night. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm good. Let's go. Let's go, Sally Sings. Castro stopped with the lies, right, Jay? He always doing some low down deviant actions to someone. Brown beauty. And I was thinking too, man, I'm pretty sure that nigga, like, cause we just can't label him as well. Like, I am labeling this shit. But I'm pretty sure that nigga, when he came over, he didn't know that he was still live. I'm pretty sure that he didn't know that you was on live. We all know that you gonna delete that shit. But once you push it out there, you don't know who screen recorded that shit. You don't know who got clippings of that. So God forbid this nigga find out that he been on live and shit or some other shit happening. Then he be back at your door. Yes, Sally Sings, this crazy. Castro said, Jay, you don't know me. Thank you once again, Silver the 95 for the donation, boo. Castro, I do know you. You are a big liar. Jay, that's why TomTom not the Mario coins out him. It ain't funny, but it is. Jay, okay, cool. Right? Yes, Maisha. Bama, TomTom not Castro turtle head back into his shell. Hey, Shamar Bama and say something. What's up, boo? Bama, not Mario coins. So is it Castro being shiesty? Castro said, Jay, I still love me. I don't know why Castro play TomTom, knock you inside the head and don't play with me. I'm not TomTom. Lord have mercy. Lord, y'all calm down. Lord, y'all calm down. Y'all know Tommy like the violent. Yes. That's the sad part. Tommy like them dangerous relationships. So I'll drop the link, y'all. If anybody want to hit the link. Ain't nobody. Oh, you talking about them. Castro said people laughing at DV violence is so diabolical. Okay. All right. I need a sip, man. Like, I don't know why this bothered me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even fuck with the nigga like that. I don't know why I was a little, I don't know why I felt some type of way about it. I don't know. That may just be me. I don't know. Bitch, I was a little worried and shit. Shit, motherfucker. I'm glad that bitch alive, like I said, but damn. So I think I just pinned the link if anybody want to hit it. Let me get my shit together. I know Bama said she wanted to, I don't know if she's still in the room. She wanted to address the snake settler stuff. Lip chop, lip chop, lip chop, lip chop, so we can be safe. Hold on, we got somebody in the back, Lord Jesus. Ba-
It's
Bama?
me.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear
Hello?
you.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
When I went over there, the thing said the snake said. I said, hold on, listen though, how you
Y'all
doing?
know that's the
How
name I
everybody
gave it.
doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen it. I never even paid attention to the caption when I be hitting the links. When I seen the snake said, I said, hold on, but okay, I'm gonna go on, head on. But listen, so I want to first off say, what it do, y'all? How y'all doing? And stuff and stuff. But secondly, I'm not a part of any cult, any gangster type, anything. I am me. I'ma always be me. I'ma defend me.
Okay.
I'm going to defend me. I I have zero fucks about anybody else's feelings about how they feel about me, but I will defend myself. I don't need nobody to come out here and do that. But secondly, um, I ain't in nobody got doggone sector.
Okay. All right.
It's me.
Okay.
It's me. But
All
then now
right.
we come. What you want to say? What you want to say to me?
No, I'm just saying you're not a part. You ain't a part. Like I said, you if you want to be affiliated, you can just be affiliated. But I don't know how you gonna get out.
I'm not. I say I'm not.
You been working a part alongside the Snake Scepter and the Big Mama crew all this time. Now
Now
you
that's
just
the
want to be
funniest
by
shit. Hold
yourself.
on. If you wouldn't have never said that, I wouldn't even never. Who
That's
the fuck?
everybody know. That's what I call You know that everybody know the Snake Scepter, and
Okay, so
that's
that's
why
the
I
spinoff.
told them the hierarchy and stuff.
That's the
We
spinoff.
we thought about giving you like the mama role, but I think
No, no, no,
TRW
no, no,
took it
because I
back.
ain't no role in none of
Yep, yep.
it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it was more of
Uh-huh.
TRW
I ain't
speed.
no role. I ain't got no role in none of it. I'm just me. I
What's up,
mean,
Miss Doris? How you doing, boo? Man, Miss Doris, we may have to add TomTom to the list on the prayer list just for the
oh,
night, cause man, it's been a mess. But
bless
okay,
it,
Bam, listen,
bless it.
if you wanna have, if you wanna, you can be alongside Big Mama crew. You can, if you wanna have your own name, you could just, figure out your own name, I guess, and we'll try to throw some
That's
people
it.
over there.
My name, my name.
Okay, we'll
I'm
try to
I'm
throw some.
I'm I'm Bama, Florida, Texas. Sheena B. Sheena B. Bama. However, whichever way you want. I'm my own self.
Okay,
So
Bama.
listen.
Bama,
TRW,
Bama, Bama,
Who is
Bama, Bama.
TRW.
Just go and accept the shit. God damn it, I'm fucking Big Mama. God damn.
it? I didn't
She
know.
wanna be
Okay,
by
I ain't
herself.
even
I
made
don't.
it to
I
that
like.
point. I ain't even made it. I am not gonna accept that shit because who the
You
fuck
one of
is
my
Big Mama?
kids. Okay, I gotta take care of y'all.
Who?
She know that you know that
How the fuck
Bama be
is
your
you?
mama.
Am I your kid? And we the same, about
You
the
know.
same fucking age. Is you too?
Okay, Castro,
How you doing, Shamar?
salute, man. I don't. Bama just going all out about it. I don't know
Oh
what's so
no, you just
serious
going
about it.
crazy.
It ain't
Right.
serious. It's not serious. It's funny. It's comical. But I didn't know who the fuck Big Mama was. I was like, well, hold on. Okay, I know about the snake sector. But then when the Big Mama, and then I
Yeah.
said, well, ain't no way, bro. But then
So this
when
how it
you
went.
when you put the names together, me and radio would never, ever, ever in life talk.
You talking about NY Leo,
No, I said radio.
Peach?
Well, you know what? You know what, Shamar? You should
Wait.
I
give
said
Bama
no.
Shout.
her own sector, and her and NY Leo can be cool and
I
recruit.
tried to
No,
throw
no,
over
no,
there.
no,
She didn't
no.
want
Me and
NY
NY
Leo.
Leo. No, 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 no. Me and NY Leo, we could have a for real, for real. I will nook it. I will buck her ass down. Like
Well,
seriously talking. I don't want that rapping shit. But me and radio is Tasha T. I would
Lord, I thought y'all
never,
made up.
ever,
I
ever
thought y'all
in my
made up.
life talk to that female because, first of all, I brought you out here. I'm the one that made well, not made you or whatever, but y'all became friends because of me. And you recorded me, and then you sent the motherfucking APS to my motherfucking house ever in my life. Bitch. Ooh. Oh, well, excuse me. I told y'all
Mm.
that's what it was. Peaches, Peach far as Peach. Peach is a dumb long time ass motherfucker thumbnail that could always be that
Do
thumb
you think y'all could
up
be
your
cool?
motherfucking ass.
Cause
I
she
would
she cool
never, never,
with the
never.
crew.
I heard you say, well, her and Bama. No, cause
Okay.
that
So all I
that
can do
that
is
that
try.
bullshit there about oh you ain't cook them ribs and there was some goddamn lobsters. You got
Bama,
mad
you
at
said
me about that.
Bama. Now come
You
on,
got to wake
Bama.
up very
Bama. It
early
may
in
have
the
Bama,
not been.
morning.
sometimes you that ain't that you know that's really not nothing to be you mad about. It's just like a general
Yeah.
life mistake.
Oh,
it ain't.
You
okay.
going crazy.
And that's what
It
I'm
ain't that.
saying. Like you straight got mad at me. Like I said, you ain't cook them ribs. Them
Oh, it's
motherfuckers
not
look
funny.
brown to me. I don't know.
Let me say this, Bama. Let me say this, and you can
Okay.
correct me because I allege this, and this is my belief.
Okay.
Bama, I thought that you did that on purpose, and you was just being funny or being
No.
comical with a
No.
friend. So you really
No.
thought those were some real
Yes.
Bama. Okay,
Because the
Bama.
last time I talked to
No,
Peaches,
no,
Honestly, are
Shamar, because before she did the like the way she did
well,
the
look at that.
video, the way she did the video, it wasn't like that when Bama seen it.
okay.
So when she came out and redid the short, I don't know what happened. I don't know.
So
Shit.
No.
Bama, you saw a
So
different.
she did a short.
I saw your comments under one of them.
Yes, she did a short. I said, girl, you ain't cook them ribs. That was me speaking on I seen Brown. I seen Brown. So I knew her husband cooked ribs on Mother's Day. I don't know how that girl do her videos of whoop de whoop. And then I said, girl, you ain't cook them ribs. That's all I seen. But I seen the seafood. And that's when she went and attacked me. Oh, you drunk. You this, you that. I said,
Yeah, she had
girl,
went off on you. Yeah, I did see that.
yeah.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
Can I
went.
speak for Peaches? Can I speak for
Yeah,
No,
Peaches?
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no. No, you cannot. I'm sorry, but you cannot speak for
Bama,
I
Peaches.
I
just
want to
want to
hear.
say
I want
this.
to hear now what she said.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
Bama,
gonna
don't
say
listen.
this.
Don't listen
I'm
real quick.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say
Bama,
this.
she just felt like okay. She did. Everybody know Peaches cook, right? She just felt like you offended her when you told her she ain't cooked them ribs, and you could have called her on the phone and been like, "You ain't cooked them ribs."
It's not funny.
She just felt
It's,
offended because she said her
Ain't this some
viewers
kitty collar
watches
shit
her.
right here? Nah,
y'all should
yeah, you the mama. Yep, yep.
right.
Well,
Be the mama to her because it
yeah,
don't
be
make
the
no
mama.
sense.
Yeah,
No,
this
Let
what
me
I'm
say,
saying. You
Bama. Let me
proving,
say this.
you
It don't.
proving what they say.
It don't make no sense. You know, cause you right. She right.
Girl, you
It don't
is
make no sense
proving.
for you and Peaches to be into it over some damn ribs and an allegation.
And it
Like I
turned
said,
out to
I
be
think you said
lobsters.
it to be funny, right? Lord, I didn't know you and Tasha T. I ain't
So
let's try
maybe
to
it
do
was
one
just
thing at
like a
once.
misunderstanding between you and Peaches.
Nah, girl,
I
we
told you
passed
earlier,
that
you gotta
misunderstanding.
forgive. You
But
gotta
yeah,
forgive these people.
Shema, yeah, radio. We would
Bam, I
never.
told you earlier, you gotta forgive these people.
And I told you it's forgiven,
You can
but not
forgive,
for
but you'll
her.
never
You
forget.
don't get a chance to record me, and you never would get a chance to motherfucking send adult protection service to my motherfucking house. You never would I ever be cool with you. Ever. I the one that put us together, thinking we had a sister fucking hood, and that's what she did. And y'all always thought that that was okay, and I'm okay with y'all. I don't bring that up. But that motherfucker, huh? She could never. She
You know
can
how many
hang.
people on this
Fuck the
app that I
goddamn
feel done
Mississippi
me
goddamn
dirty? You
hanging.
think
She can
I'm gonna
goddamn
keep
go
that
out
over
there and
their
hang
head?
herself. I wouldn't give a fuck.
So
That's not
I
Bama, so
said
nice.
it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not much bullshit.
Big Mama.
You just done pissed me off.
now I do want to give credit to Yo Yo. Y'all know I called TRW the mama. Then Yo Yo is said in the chat she was like Big Mama, and they man that guy that's a real cute name, but I can't make nobody accept no names. But that is a real cute name. That's how I thought about the
But
crew, and
but
it
but
obviously
what
got a
what,
ring
what the
to it.
big mama is?
Big Mama is
The
TRW, and Big
Big
Mama
Mama
crew.
bring people together. Forgiveness.
She do what she be doing and
Oh,
shit. Y'all know
well,
she
you
be
better
on
call
Zoom
her
and
half mama.
y'all be coming up. Y'all can't say y'all don't come to TRW now. Before I get in your business, y'all go to TRW.
Oh no, I don't.
Y'all used to.
I don't
Bama,
get
it's
phone
okay,
calls
Bama. You
anymore.
stand alone. Okay, Bama. You
No,
just make
no,
up your
I'm
name.
telling you, I don't. I
It's
don't
okay,
Mm-mm.
man.
go
But
to TRW. Me and TRW have conversations, and
all
we could
right.
be cool about it. But me, the last time that I went, it's like she went. She came to me to for me to help her in a situation, and I came and I sent
Contacted
her
me for her situation.
right.
Mm.
And that was
Mm.
it. That was all. Now
Oh.
it ain't no back and forth like we need help. Help, help, help.
It ain't
Yeah.
No.
about help, Bama. Let me say this. Do you think TRW can maybe broker peace between you and Peach? And possibly down the line, maybe even Tasha T. Because I didn't
No.
know you and Tasha T still had beef like
Oh
that.
no, 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 no. No.
But it seemed like
TRW
that's
can't
it.
do it. TRW can't do got good got doggone
No,
thing.
I ain't saying she could just be the middle woman.
She
Y'all
can't.
you
just
and
need to
Pete,
talk
No.
about it now.
Yeah,
you and Peach
that's
gonna
why
talk
I'm
one
here.
day.
That's why we're here right now. Because I'm making it known that those that cross, you can cross me once, but when you cross me twice, it's over. You will never have another chance to do anything. If they call in TRW to talk to her and say, "Oh, Alabama, Bama," no, no, no. TRW cannot call me and tell me nothing.
Okay, Bama, man.
You
It
should
ain't
Bama just
Well,
so
well,
we,
so.
TRW right there, she
it
gonna
ain't
tell you.
that serious now, Bama. It ain't.
I'll be trying to
TRW
tell you,
right there,
Bama,
she'll tell you.
I'll be trying to tell you, like, we don't know these people on this app. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let what people say or do or on this app just get to you where you just can't forgive them. People done said a lot of things on this app, and sometimes you should just brush it off your shoulder
Who
and
you
keep it
talking to?
pushing. I
Talking
understand
if
that you don't want to be. Listen, you don't want to be cool with TT no more. That I understand that part.
Period.
I truly understand
that
that
we
part.
cool.
Period.
But
I
when they
respect
come,
that. I want okay.
yeah, but when they come to Peaches, I think it was just a misunderstanding with the
What
ribs converted
misunderstanding?
into because you thought it was
She
steak.
got mad at me because I called the goddamn lobster some fucking ribs. Is you cool? Is
Oh yeah,
anybody on
ribs.
this
I'm talking
goddamn
about
app
steak.
cool? I I said, girl, you ain't cook them ribs.
This is over some real stuff. This is but see,
Yeah.
TRW giving you wisdom and
Shema,
shit. That's what
Shema,
I'm saying now.
Shema,
She be giving you
Shema.
wisdom and shit.
Let's keep it real. I
You
had
thought it
talked
was
to this
ribs and they
girl.
was lobsters.
Huh?
You thought they were ribs and they was lobsters.
That was
Okay.
your
So
sister.
So when I say, girl, you ain't cooked them ribs, why was, oh bitch, you drunk? You this, you that. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Whoop the
damn.
whoop the whoop. Ain't
Y'all,
nobody saying the response that she gave to me that I say you ain't cooked them.
I think I said.
So
Let me say this then. Let me say this, Bama. Cause
okay,
y'all know my feelings about inspired mango, aka
okay.
peach, aka Popeye's peach. I'm not making excuses for peach, but we know that at any given moment she'll just pop off. But if she usually come back down, I think that's how she come in and out of, Big Mama crew. Like TRW, they'll go back and forth and drag the fuck out of each other, but then they'll get cool again and TRW be like, hey, that's
I
just
don't
Peach
have that
being
type of
Peach.
time.
Yeah, so I'm not saying I ain't making excuses for Peach. I'm just saying maybe y'all can have a conversation about this. Like at
Yeah,
the end
I
of the day,
mean it's
let me say
okay.
this. Peach, you may have popped off. You should have probably just asked the question, but she just popped off. But at the same time, I was like, Bama, it seemed to me you had said it as a joke, maybe not to be malicious, but it seemed you was just
No,
joking with her. But so
no,
it
it
seemed
was
like y'all could just
real.
have a conversation. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you said
That
tonight that you
was
really thought it was
real.
real.
The last time I talked to Peach was Mother's Day. Her husband was cooking ribs and all that bullshit there. So when I see all this other stuff, even in my mind knew, damn, they won at her mama house, but she doing whatever. I seen brown stuff in the pan, and I was like, girl, you ain't cooked them ribs. She was like, I cooked all this. That was
Mm.
genuine what I seen. Then when she vlogged it, I seen they was lobsters. And I was like, well, damn. I said, okay, okay. But you took, oh, you ain't cooked them ribs. Where you seen ribs at? Where you seen ribs at? I said, well, girl, is you cool? What's wrong with
Let
you?
me ask you a question. Did she take that video down when she was cussing you out?
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't
She
know.
she probably
'Cause
did.
and if she did or if she didn't, she still did a live. She still did a live. Like I said, I have plenty of receipts. Just like you know, Shamar have receipts of her
Can I ask you a
throwing
question, ma'am?
rocks, hiding her hand
This
all
sick.
the time, but never can face the elephant in the room at the time. She
Can I
want to face the elephant in the room on her time. And
just
I
let me
don't
say this?
have that type of time.
I understand. I get you. I get what you're saying. Let me say this though. Would you be willing to have a conversation with PP Peach if she hit the link?
You gotta unblock her, Shamar.
She had unblocked me on Instagram or whatever last night.
Woohoo!
But is she?
Woohoo!
Do you have her blocked on YouTube?
Um, I may have. I think I already unblocked her.
But what hey listen,
I think I unblocked her.
listen.
She may have me
If
blocked.
this
I don't
is
know.
about me talking to Peaches, I'm not gonna talk to Peaches again.
I thought we was
Mm.
just talking about having a conversation, man. You said you was here to
Oh,
talk.
well, we can have a conversation then after that. No, I would not talk to Peaches again because Peaches have,
Okay.
she got her days and nights mixed the fuck up when it come down to me. I know what I say. I know what I mean. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. But I'm not finna keep going back and forth with somebody that I always said out of all of them, Peaches was my for real friend when I was going through what I was going through. I don't have to keep saying this. And she keep choosing to go and say this and say that.
She do me
I
the same
am
way,
not
Bama.
no.
But
I'm
I
not
just
a
know who
choosy
Give
Peaches
us 1 second,
lover.
is.
I'm
Castro,
not.
man.
I'm
Give
not
us
a
1 second,
choosy
man.
lover. You gonna either rock and roll with me, and if you feel some type of way, talk it out. Other than that, I'm not gonna argue with you no more. Like, let's be for real.
I just think y'all need to call each other off the app.
I will
Maybe so.
never. I would never.
It's like you saying that
Well,
was
I'll
my
call and put
sister.
y'all on
We
the
was
three way.
friends for real.
No,
We
you
was
won't.
friends for real. That's probably what she needed. It don't. We don't gotta know about it. Just let TRW do it. You know she good at the three way stuff and
Cause that's
already.
the mama, huh?
It ain't
Mm-hmm.
That's
about
the
that,
big
Bama.
mama.
It
Big
ain't
mama.
about that. It's about getting your friend back. That y'all was friends. She's not about
Go
her being a big mama.
It is. It
the
is.
hell up out of here.
Cause
Bye,
hey,
Shamar. Bye, Bama. You
Thank you for
oh
crazy
coming
no.
up,
girl.
big mama. I mean, TRW. I
You,
appreciate you.
this nigga right here.
I
Bama is a
salute
straight
you.
nigga.
It don't make no damn sense. Just it don't make no sense. I appreciate you for what you do. You just continue to do the best you can. I think she done dropped off. Uh, continue to do the best you can. Like I said, I don't understand Bama. The only one making this just like a difficult situation.
I'm making that
Um,
what?
I say you making it a difficult situation as it pertains to you
No,
not
it's
wanting to
not
be
difficult.
like yo. I understand, Bama, what
Okay,
you saying, but you
listen
saying
to
you don't
me
want to
though.
have no
Okay, well
affiliation
listen to me.
with Big Mom. You standing alone. That's okay. You can just
No,
have
no,
your
no,
own.
no.
Just have your
It's
name.
not. I'm gonna stand alone because I'm an individual.
Well,
But listen, it's not about that. I don't have to go along to get along with other people that know they don't fool with me. You
that's
don't
cool.
fool with me,
I
and
was I
you
would say
have
I was
some.
just putting it out there as a what if. Y'all don't gotta be cool if y'all don't want to.
Uh
I was
huh.
just throwing it out there. Y'all don't gotta be cool. But I
Right.
did think I ain't even trying to be messy though. I did think you and Tasha T was
Oh no no
had gotten back
no
cool. But
no
I was
no
just
no
I
no
heard
no
what you
no no
said.
no.
Y'all get hurt
Radio
your
me and
reasoning.
radio would never.
But still,
That's the
maybe you and Peach
motherfucker
can have that
called the
conversation later on.
APS on me. That's the motherfucker. Ooh,
Well,
man.
yeah. I ain't gonna rush y'all and Peach. Y'all will end up back cool.
I wish. I'm letting YouTube know that that girl is not safe with me. I know she in California. I know I'm in
Lord,
Texas.
it's that deep, Bama.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
cause you. I mean, it wasn't even. It was an in and out case, but because you did it, because you recorded me on some bullshit, and I ain't did nothing to you. Shit.
Well, don't even open up them old wounds, man. But I
I
did.
ain't
I
even,
was asking a question.
I'm
I'm
not.
glad to know because
That's why
I
I
would have pushed
said.
the issue. I didn't
That's
know
why I
I guess this
said,
was
and
all
that's
that
why
deep.
TRW said she wish I could
Lord.
forgive. I forgave. I just not have forgotten. And she just one of them ones that I would never be able to talk to. You can forgive and don't never have no nothing else to say. You can forgive and don't never have nothing to say to that person.
Can I say one last thing? Can I say one last
Go
thing,
ahead.
Bama, as
Go
I'm
ahead.
thinking about it?
All
Because I
right.
don't want to say nothing, and then you may be surprised at something in the future. I just
Okay.
want to let you know I'm hearing what you saying. I'm hearing you saying you're not a part of no sector. You don't have no affiliations with whoever whoopty whoopty whoop. But what I'm saying is I'm probably going to say in the future, maybe even later on in the life before I get off. Um, these people. Bama don't Bama. This is Bama arch nemesis, or she beefing with Peach at the moment. They gonna have a conversation. When I give my updates, I'm probably
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
go
that. So
ahead.
just don't be. I'm just letting you know. I ain't trying to be funny. I just don't want
I
nobody like,
get you.
oh shit, Shamar doing this. Boop, 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 boop.
No, 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 no. I always catch your.
What's up, Tiffany
Let me
Davis?
tell you
Boo.
one good thing. I catch your replay and I be hearing
Is
my name.
Castro?
I said,
You
now
still here,
why
Castro?
the hell my name be?
I'm still here.
I
I
got
am
you.
gonna bring y'all up, boy. It don't be in a
I
bad
got
way a
you.
lot of times, but I
I
I do
got
be
you.
giving different updates and stuff.
Yeah.
As part of the snake, well, the sector and stuff. I think sometimes, y'all be a little taken back by the snakes at the name. But hey, everyone gets used to it. It is what it is. Um,
You want to keep on involving me in that, but
it's a,
okay, I understand.
I don't. It's I don't. It's nothing. I get what you're saying.
I get it. I
I
get
get
it.
what you're saying. I'm listening.
Now I get what
I
you're
respect your
saying.
feelings about it. I respect your feelings about it.
Yeah, but I'm me. You know.
It's more about the recording of CPS callings. Well, that was a question Brown Beauty War said. She said, "Is it more about the recording or the CPS callings?"
Both of them. She did both of them. Radio did both of them. You think I'm going to forgive her? Because, first of all, the recording,
Girl, Mel just want to be
it
the
wasn't
favorite so
even
bad,
nothing.
John.
It wasn't even nothing. But to know that you call APS on me for my son, is you cool? No, 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 no. Yes. So, Brown Beauty World, you can ask me all the questions, but when it come down to that, you know me and you ain't cool like that. But yes, that's
Jeez.
it and that's all. When I found out who it was, huh? You think you gonna be cool with me? You think you gonna sit by
Now
me?
let,
You
let me
think we gonna hit elbows together ever in life? Never. Because what did I do to you to make you do that? Because I'm talking to somebody else
mhm.
that I never even talked to when you trying to do your investigation. And y'all was so cool, kumbaya with her. Oh, well, we all cool.
Now, Ben, I don't want to cut you off, but I'm gonna let Castro. Oh, well, I want to let Castro
Okay,
jump
yeah,
in. He been
let
waiting for
let
a minute.
Castro, cause you got your Mario coins knocked the fuck out of
Lord
you,
help,
and then you want to got doggone.
Lord
Don't
help.
don't do to me like that. I don't fool with him, but
It's
you
all
not
right,
gonna
baby. It's all right,
disrespect him
baby. You
either.
showing a lot of how you feel about yourself by even telling me some shit like that. But
Uh huh.
thank you. I appreciate you. I'm
Uh
still
huh.
here to live another day. Okay, because I'm
Okay.
sure you done been through some shit yourself in your life that hasn't been broadcast, let alone unseen. So
Well, we
please,
ain't worrying about that. We talking about the scene.
dismiss me with
We
that
ain't
shit.
talking about the
Dismiss me
unseen. We
with that
talking about the
shit, bitch.
scene.
Dismiss me with that.
Oh, you
Okay,
call me a bitch?
I did. And I meant it
Why? Why?
because you are one.
Oh, I'm a dog. What
Well, do
the
what you
fuck?
gotta do, Bama. Do what you gotta do. I don't know you. I ain't trying to get to know you.
Okay. Well,
Mhm.
I have seen you. I don't know you, but I have seen you, and I've known of you from TomTom or whatever, and even down to. Let me tell you something. Let me say, let's be clear here. You got knocked the fuck out and then go to the hospital. You sitting over there drinking, drinking, drinking with your neighbors. You bleeding out. They nurses or whatever, so called nurses. You didn't. Do you not know and understand all that air and anything, infections and all that? You caused. You provoked him to hit you. I wouldn't have never thought he would have done that. You provoked him.
But at the same
You
time,
sitting there
you're
on
not
live. You
okay.
call
Okay,
me a
okay.
bitch. You
Hurry
a
up.
pussy punk ass
Hurry,
bitch.
hurry up and talk. Hurry up and talk. I'm tired of hearing you
I'm
already.
done. I'm
Please.
done.
Thank you. Ugh.
Mhm. Back to you. The fuck? Is you cool? Come on.
I'm more than cool, baby. I'm just relaxing right
Okay,
now.
well, come on, come on. Slow motion.
It's always gonna be that anyways. I'm not concerned about
Yeah, that's
not
why you
about
got
me.
knocked out real quick.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Come
did. I
on, come
did. I
on.
did. I did. What else is going on? Just asking. I mean, you seem so invested about something that I done went through in my life, but I'm sure you done went through a lot more in your life. You look, you're older than I am, and you on YouTube with your shenanigans. Fix that. That ain't me, boo.
It don't matter about age. It don't matter about your character. It's about
Well, my folks wouldn't that's
what you
around
got
your age,
going
they
on.
wouldn't be
You
on some
got some
shit like this.
skeletons in
They
your
wouldn't be on
closet.
some shit like this. They wouldn't be on some shit like this, like how you are right now, which is cool. But at the same time, you're coming at somebody that you don't even know, which is me. You don't know me. I don't know you either. So
Okay.
if you want to judge a situation, you can judge it all you want to. But God will have the last say, baby.
Okay.
You know that already.
We already seen it. God did. So now you up here to tell Shamar something, or you want to talk to me? Cause I drop down and Shamar can go on about his
You
going
can
on
stay
with.
up. You can stay up. No one is really I was listening to what you had going on because I don't know nothing about that stuff and
Oh yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
ribs and
My bad, y'all. I had to
lobster.
leave and come back. I was hearing static and shit.
Okay.
Let me take this down. I ain't want to interrupt what y'all was saying.
Oh, you good, bro. You good. But yeah, I told old boy about that. I said, bro, you better watch yourself on them apps because you're gonna meet somebody that you don't want, that's gonna give you the same energy that you are giving them. You know, that's what I got off of that. It really wasn't it really wasn't because of that, but it was just, you meeting strangers that you don't know. That lifestyle can be fun, if you're not someone that gets out a lot. But after a while, when the dust settles, you will see people for who they really are and how they treat you and how they look at you, and hopefully he can learn from that. If not, I don't know what to tell him.
What's up, TMC Boo? Y'all make sure I go check her out. What's up, love?
So
Now,
you so
catch.
you so you you on the apps, or you just willy nilly? You
I
just
got off
out
the
there just
I got
hey.
off the apps. I got off them apps. I'm saying, look, that's
Brown
HIVV.
Beauty.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
We
That's
need some more.
HIVV.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was gonna ask you, Castro. I remember at one time Tommy used to talk bad about them apps. Like, what do you think made him now interested in going on the app?
To get back at me.
You
Yeah.
think that's what it was? Because he knew
Yeah, and
that
I
was like
believe
your
that.
little
I believe that.
playground?
I
Like,
believe that.
because that was your little playground, you think that's why he's doing
But
it?
that was my playground in my 20s. I'm 34 right now, so that was something I did maybe 10, damn near 15 years ago. It doesn't matter, to me now.
Mhm.
But I told him, since you want to have your fun, go right there and have your fun. I don't care what you do when I ain't around you. I'm only want some. I put my trust in someone that, that I really do feel like is going to be there for me. And if they ain't, if I can't put that trust in you, and you feel like you're gonna go out there and try to find somebody else to entertain, hey, that's on you. But I know how to move when it comes to me.
You be switching up
Right.
though.
I don't switch up on at all. I haven't been switching up. I haven't been did what he done did to me. He done told all my goddamn business, done put it out there for the world to see.
Do
And he
you
think,
love him?
huh?
Do you love him?
I mean, it's a like in there, but it ain't no love no more. The love has been gone. He ruined that. I didn't ruin it. After all what he did, it never changed. No matter what I could do, no matter if I was able to give him money, or anything that he needed, you know. A lot of the times when I would go out the way that when especially when I didn't have too much money in my pockets, shit, I'm fitting the bill. You know, I ain't gonna lie, he did come through here and there, but at the same
So,
time, a lot of
y'all.
things that I wanted to do, I did that on my dime. I helped him.
But more so, he had a foundation.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
can
hear
hear
you.
you tomorrow.
Okay, bet,
He,
bet.
he had a foundation, and you was there. And even though, so you felt like he mistreated you, and you just, you know, what 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 for real happened though?
I mean, it was just relations, a relationship, and then it went from relation to a relationship to a situationship. A lot of things happen. As couples, and you guys. I don't know if you guys are with someone, but you're gonna have some problems. But a lot of the problems, I can attest to this, you know, involving alcohol, and then YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
in that too as well, it can cause problems.
Cause,
You guys
cause I'm
seen
gonna tell you something. I
I
don't mean to
think that
cut
was
you
your
off.
biggest
I don't mean to
problem.
cut you off, but I seen like on a couple of times that um Tommy was live. You was like in the cut. Never seen you. Never know what was going on, and you really didn't want to be a part of it. But what made you? Just because he wanted you to be a part and show yourself and this my man, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you
I
play
know
a
what you
part in
I
it.
know what you're talking about. That was
Okay.
earlier. That was earlier. Honestly, I didn't want to be seen, so that's why
Okay.
we came out like we did. Honestly, he didn't really want to be. He didn't really want us to be like that on YouTube. I'm the one that kind of put us out there a little bit, but he didn't care. He didn't care on his end either, because he showed me. He just didn't show my face in the beginning, but he showed me. And you guys figured it out.
Right. But I think it was the alcohol that was your biggest problem because it seemed like at the beginning, it wasn't too bad. Y'all was just, y'all would be socializing, drinking and singing and then, y'all would be having a good time. But it seemed like I don't know what happened, but then things start getting a little weird, you know? Um,
Yeah, yeah, and I would say when it comes to people that's on YouTube, they was kind of egging it on. At
okay.
some point, this
Mm.
man he
Can
thought
I ask
that.
you a question?
Oh, you can't
No, you
go
can
right.
finish. You can finish. You can go on
At
and
some
finish. My
point,
bad.
you're good. At some point, this man thought that I wanted people off of YouTube. Like strangers. Like I don't know these folks. I just have a cute
Yeah.
relationship. That's a part of the damn game. You want to build a bond with somebody. On here while you are communicating. And he took that in a different type of light. He thought that I'm trying to you talk to them like with Shamar. He thought that I wanted him, and when I ain't never asked for no pics or anything. I ain't never seen anything to Shamar. It was just on some commentary type of shit. And when we was not on good terms, but he took it, and he went with it, and he ran with it. And you guys seen a lot. What we went through. You guys seen a whole lot.
That's true. Now I wanted to ask this question. If you didn't mind specifying, I had heard you on Jay Wilson's. I believe it may have been Jay Wilson last live towards the end, and you were talking about the orange juice incident. I'm not really sure if I remember the orange juice incident. I'm
Oh
not trying
yeah.
to make you relive the past yet, but you had talked about a particular person. You was like, oh, so and so did this, but I'm not trying to give him no clout or no shine. May I ask you, who was that person
You,
that you? Oh, now, what would
it was
make
you.
you put? And I ain't trying to say it in like no aggressive way, but what will make you put me in that situation and say I'm the reason that orange juice got? You said slung in your face.
I got drenched. I got drenched.
No,
I
because
ain't
Mhm.
gonna-
Cash, you was saying it in a shady way, like I ain't gonna give that nigga no clout. I ain't gonna give that nigga no clout. I'm like, what? And you up there accusing me of such things, low key.
and
How
I
am I
had.
the reason you got drenched in orange juice?
Well, at some point we were not good at. We had a little bit of a
Yeah,
disagreement. So therefore, you
yeah.
weren't fucking with me, and I wasn't fucking with you. So when I decided, because you had went to Jay Wilson one time, and you was telling it, you got to speaking the truth, and I was hoping that Tommy did not find out that I had texted you. But I told him off top, in his apartment, before you got a chance to get on Jay Wilson and to spill the beans, that I did text him, and that's when the drinks went coming my way.
Okay.
They, I got drenched that day.
Go back to the mute. While you and Castro talking, tell Bama to mute because I'm hearing some crackling.
It ain't
Is
me.
it?
It's
Let me
not
hear and see
me.
if it's me.
It is not me.
Did y'all stop hearing it? What the fuck?
I wonder is it me? I go on mute.
I don't
I
hear it
think.
now. I didn't know who it was. I just know they were talking.
So
And me and you were
why you gonna automatically say it's me?
no, me and you were quiet. They were talking. That's why I thought that it might have been you.
Girl, you want me
Bama,
to
don't
argue with
start.
you? Okay, well I was just finna say, like, girl, I
Don't
ain't got
even
no type of
start,
sense.
girl. I know
All
you
right.
don't care for me, and you know I don't care for you. But one thing
Okay.
about it, I can be cordial on the panel. I
And
am a
I'm
grown
cordial.
adult.
I ain't did nothing. You gonna just automatically say, tell Bama. Shit. Just say, hey, somebody is crackling. I heard it myself. Now why you gonna do that? I don't know. Now I don't hear nobody.
Oh,
I went
look,
on mute. Do
we
y'all
on
still hear it? I think
Oh,
it's me,
I
bro.
been saying, well, now I don't hear no damn body.
I don't hear it at
Wait,
all.
can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah, I hear
it's
you.
you, Shema.
Okay. Damn.
Are you rolling up,
Okay.
bro?
What you say?
I said, are you rolling up?
No, I just been sitting here chilling, trying to fix
Oh,
my mic and shit.
oh, that's what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna exit out of there and try to come back in, y'all. My bad.
Okay.
Ain't that about something?
Bama, you got to give Tasha T another chance.
Hey, if I ain't gonna
What
give
you
you
say?
now, I ain't gonna give her now.
I ain't asking you for
Everybody gonna
another
be where
one.
they supposed to be. Nobody, if I feel nobody belongs, nobody don't
Right.
belong. If let me tell you something. If a person that swear for fucking chicken, that they rock and roll with you and just gonna automatically record you on some bullshit ass conversation, really don't even matter about nothing, and
Right.
then not only that, call APS. No,
Yeah, that was
ain't no
pretty
way,
low
bro.
down.
First of
Nah,
all, when you recorded me, you lost all the values. I the one put everybody to fucking together. Okay?
What's up,
If
A Dub?
none of these people wouldn't even none of them would have known now one of them. But I was so exhausted saying, okay, well, hold on. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's hey, put the phones in you know, I did that. And
Is
right.
my
I
shit still
regret
staticing?
that. I regret that because yes, it made me look like the bad person.
Am I still staticing or is it straight?
Are you
You
straight?
straight now.
Oh, okay. I have a
So,
question I want to
Yeah.
ask. Um, I ain't want to just come in on y'all conversation.
so do you think
Do
like you're more mad because she recorded
I'm not
you
mad.
and got you not mad?
No, I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Okay.
I'm hurt
Okay.
for
So then
real,
I'm
for
not
real.
even going to ask that question because that's
No,
a
no, no,
different.
no. Brown Beauty Real, I don't even, I'm mad at you. But I don't even supposed to be responding to you because I'm mad at you and I'm mad at you for no reason because you didn't know me. I didn't know you. You
For
took a
no
side
reason.
and you started speaking on me and didn't even know me. But this lady, this lady here knew I was one of the ones on the phone with her in the hospital while she was in the hospital. Man,
Hmm.
I don't want to talk about her. I really don't.
Well, that's
But
why I said I'm not
I'm
gonna, cause
telling
you
you,
know, being mad,
when I tell you I'm genuine, I'm genuine. Seven,
being mad and being hurt are two different feelings.
well, I'm hurt.
So I was going to ask the question
Yeah, I'm hurt.
pertaining to being mad. So I'm not
Yeah,
even going to
I'm hurt.
ask you.
I say I'm hurt, but far as her concerned, and I'm mad at you.
Girl, you'll get over that.
Oh,
You'll
okay,
get
yeah.
over that, honey. You'll get over that.
Yeah, that's for
Now,
sure.
now let me ask this now, Castro. Um, if you don't want to answer the question, you don't have to. You may not be at liberty to say. Those instances at Jay Wilson's, when it seemed like Tommy was in the background, were you intentionally playing a recording of him, or was y'all together? If you
I
can't
was
say, I respect that.
I was playing a recording of him. I was watching it on my TV.
Castro.
I
All right,
was.
so you honestly telling me that when we heard Tommy in the background, it seemed like he had went off on you because you was on Jay Wilson panel.
Hmm.
So you was real life playing the recording both times.
I was playing a video of him of his video in the
Okay.
background. So it looked like I was with him, but I wasn't. I was in my I was at home.
All right. All right.
So you played around with the play around.
Yeah, I did.
Damn.
And it was an accident, or did you like intentionally do
Oh no, he knew he was what he was doing.
it?
When I
I knew
asked
what I
him,
was
did he
doing.
play around with the
You
play
so
around?
you
He said he
purposely
did.
did it, Castro.
He knew. Yeah, he knew.
I knew you was. I knew you was a setup mother. I knew. I was like,
I
man,
am
I know
not a
Castro
setup.
doing that shit
Wow.
on purpose. I want you to say it yourself though. I ain't want to just label you like that.
Yeah,
Well,
so
you
that's
gotta
the
You
hear
feel me?
me.
OB
Now
sector
you know.
trick. That's the
Castro,
OB
man,
sector
you want
trick.
somebody. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
glad that you admitted to this stuff though. That's good.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah,
it
he
was
was
true
playing
though.
around.
I be
What you
playing
say?
around with
And
that
see,
boy.
that's some of the stuff that I don't like about people. Be on up to it. And on up to it right then and there.
Cause I ain't
Don't
never heard him say that he did that purposely. Like at Jay Wilson, I heard him at Jay Wilson's, and he said that no, TomTom wasn't there, but he never just said. I mean, he may have said this before, and I maybe just didn't hear it, but I never heard him say, "Yeah, I purposely did it." Yeah, it is what it is. No shit like that.
Mhm.
Now, let me ask this question, Castro. Do you feel by doing that that could cause any type of harm or towards his probation, or they may start looking into it or investigating him or something? I don't know how the legal system works, but do you think by you playing the recording, they may kind of come down on him like, oh, so you've been dealing with this nigga still, and then they may open up an investigation or something? Is that how they work, y'all? Was you
It
intending
can.
to do that, or
Did
you was
you
just
did
doing
he
it like
just
to be
do that
funny?
recently? Did you just do that recently, Castro? I didn't see it.
It was like within
That
the
was
last couple months. Was it then,
that was
Castro?
that was a months ago, some months ago. But
Okay, but if it
I'm
was
not,
when he was out and y'all couldn't have no contact, it can be a violation of the protection
Oh
order.
damn.
and
It
that's why
can
I'm
be.
saying that was some months ago. I don't. I look. I don't know what you guys want out of me, but like I said, that was just a mistake that I did. But
Right.
I'm not trying to
I
interfere
ain't
with
coming
anybody's
at you,
probation.
Castro. I'm just was wondering your opinion on it. I don't
But yeah,
want you to feel like
I'm not trying to interfere with anybody's
Yeah.
situation. But
So are
I'm still
you saying, Castro, because I know we all do it, and this is why I'm asking this question. Do you think in the near future or sometime in the future you will ever take Tommy back?
um I think Tommy and we are good as being with different people. I don't wish nothing bad for the brother, but
yeah.
this is it's just something that we cross paths in our life. We cross paths, and so therefore our time has ended.
that got to be hold on. That
No,
gotta be
you
the
don't.
dumbest
If
motherfucking
you
question.
was done, you
Cause
would
the
say
motherfucker
yeah. So
hit me in my
that
goddamn
sounds
knocked
like
the
you leaving
Mario
the door
coins out
open
of
for
me.
possibilities.
Come on, come on, come on, come on,
That
Brown Beauty.
sounds like you're opening, you're leaving the door open for
He want
possibilities,
to,
Pastor.
he want to, he want to, but his mind, body, and soul would never do it because, boy, why the fuck did you hit me? You could have came and slapped the shit out of me, but you hit me. Now we in cases. We can't even be around. Like that's not a question. Even if he wanted to do it, he can't do it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't do it.
it happens all the
Right.
time. And I'm
That's
not
good.
saying that he's right or that he's wrong for whatever, because he's a grown man. He can decide whatever he wants. But
Nah,
I'm
he
just
can't do it.
asking because we all have probably been in that situation.
Well, some of us, not all of us, but yeah,
You
I
dropped off Brown Beauty. Even I
oh man.
think after 4 years, after everything, what's up, Gemini? What's up, Boo? I think after 4 years, after y'all done grown and stuff, hey, if y'all decide to cross paths, um, that'll be straight. But shit, that'll be enough time because I don't want a bitch to be like, oh, I'm trying to down a motherfucker in a relationship or the fuck y'all may have
Nah.
had going on and no shit like that. But I'm just saying, even if that's what you feeling like, maybe later on down the line, y'all have been done healed enough, done grown as motherfuckers and shit, and y'all may can revisit everything or whatever. So that shit
Mhm.
wild, but I do appreciate you for being honest and shit about the situation
Yeah, I try
and
my
about
best to be
everything.
honest instead of lying.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like I had assumed. Now, I will say, like I said, I did assume that you would done it on purpose, and you said that you did, but you said you didn't mean it. Correct me if I'm wrong. You were saying that you didn't mean it to be as malicious as it seemed. You were just doing it in like a comical, like Sithra type thing.
Oh yeah, it was probably a little comical. Yeah, a little comical.
So you saying that you didn't mean it in no type of setup type way,
No,
like
I didn't mean. I didn't mean to do. I didn't mean it to do it. Oh my god, I'm getting tongue tied. I didn't mean it to do it in that type of way. And it came off in a way that I was trying to set him up or get
Brown
him in
Beauty.
trouble. And I didn't. I'm not trying to get nobody in
Sorry.
trouble at all because if I get in trouble, look. If he get in trouble, I'm getting in trouble too. Because I ain't supposed to be
Yeah.
around this person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People think that I got the one up, but I don't. Because at the same time, my ass gonna be
Yeah.
sitting down in a cell, and I ain't trying to go. I'm not trying to be like that right now. I ain't never.
Well, if that's the case, and I'm just being honest, I'm sure you grown. I'm sure you already know this shit, but I'm gonna just say this shit, man. If that's the case, if you can get hemmed up as well, man, you just need to be careful at the same time too. Like, thank God didn't nothing happen from you doing those little pranks or those little I don't even know what to call them, like those moments and stuff with having him playing in the background and stuff. Those little moments. I'm glad that nothing come to it, but man. You may want to be weary if you start thinking about doing something a little more major. Like you said, especially if you can be hemmed up in the same process or in the same time or some shit.
Right, and I understand that. I understand.
It's the
That's
question.
why I'm doing that's why I'm doing what I know what I know what to do. I don't want to risk anything, let alone my own freedom as well.
Yeah.
I like being free. I like to be able to get up and do what I want to do in the morning. I don't want to be told what to do, being in a cell and being in some stupid ass shit like this. This is child's play to me. It's like, man, it's child's play. And I wish that other brother can realize, hey, even though you may be dealing with some things mentally, you still got to get it together so you don't find
Right.
yourself fucked up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So my question is because I know can't nobody grasp him and touch him and hug him and tell him that you are somebody and you are loved. I don't see that. I see like if Castro I know y'all don't supposed to be around each other. I don't even know. No, I might be saying some sleepy type of shit, but I think you for real need to reach out to him and let him know you
They
crashing
probably
out.
can't. Oh my gosh!
Why
Just I'm not
would he
saying
do
this
that?
in a joking type of way. I don't think they can have like no correspondence with each other. I'ma just. I don't know.
Well, I'm saying they love each other.
But they will both get in trouble, Bama. That's what he just
Oh
said.
yeah,
He
yeah,
said
yeah.
none of
That
them
Yeah,
can
that's
have
what I was finna
contact.
say.
The cost
That's
is
what I
too
was
heavy.
about to say. But at the
They say
that
same
was
love
trying to
don't
get him to
time,
go
cost
to
a
jail.
thing.
somebody that you love and
They
you
said
know
love
you
don't
can't
cost
be
a thing.
around. Hmm?
Damn, you trying to get me to
I
go to
said,
jail?
oh, I
No,
was.
no,
I just
no.
said they said
Well,
love don't cost a
never
thing, but that
mind.
price is too heavy.
Yeah,
But
Right.
you
never
just saying
mind.
maybe they could talk about it. I think that's what you saying.
I'm just saying. Ooh, maybe get a person involved just for you to give him a hug and tell him to get himself together. I would even give him this same advice. Somebody be a mediator or something just to
It
let
ain't funny. You
everybody
said a
know
hood.
a hug.
Bama, he need to be done with that. That boy could have really hurt Castro. And their love is the toxic, dangerous love.
Yeah.
But the way Castro answered the question that I asked him, it does sound like he's leaving the door open for future
Of course,
opportunity.
he want that hug. He want a hug from him.
I
He
don't need it.
want to look at him and listen. I understand the assignment. He want both of them want just to say love you one more motherfucking time.
And I ain't saying, you love who you love. I'm not telling nobody not to be
Yeah,
with
they
nobody
just want
or
that one more.
nothing
I
like
love
that.
you.
But
I love you
I
too.
think,
Go on about your
that
going
y'all
on.
two
Yeah,
need to
go
get
on
some kind
about
of
your going on
counseling,
and do what the fuck you gonna do.
before y'all ever try to do that again because as we all saw it, it got pretty dangerous, you know.
It got very dangerous. I could have lost my life. And it's been plenty other times where I could have lost
But
my
you
life.
laughed about
You
you
said what?
laughed about it. You laughed about it.
What did I
That's a
laugh about?
blessing, man. Y'all both
When
here.
you got knocked the fuck out.
Oh well,
You
you
laughed
know,
like this he hit me. Boy, why didn't you go to the emergency room right then and there? Like,
I
boy,
did go to the emergency room, lady. I did.
I know. Later.
Yeah, it was later, but when I was hit in the head,
You was
you know,
shocked.
I wasn't shocked at all. I was a little bit because I wasn't expecting him to hit me inside the head, but I still made it out of that. I did ask my neighbors that is facts. I did ask my neighbors, and they doctored me up a little bit, and I got well. But I'm over that now. Even though I'm going to always relive that over and over again. However long I'm on YouTube, but it is
Yes,
what it is.
sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
still happy. I'm still happy. I still love myself.
You love
Yeah,
That's
yourself.
what's
it's,
up.
yeah, it's a situation that
You
happens and you
love
move on
That's
yourself.
what's
from
up.
it.
Let me
That's what happens. That's it.
yeah. When you love yourself, nobody can tear you down other than yourself. Cause you love yourself. Regardless of what anybody else say about you, you know who you are to yourself. You do well, I don't know if you do affirmation and look, in the morning and whoop whoop whoop. But listen, Castro, um, before I've been on your side. I've been on your side. I be in your little chat here and there, whatever. I didn't even know I had a problem with people. See, this be the problem. Closed mouth don't get fed. So therefore, where it was a cussing out or whatever, now me and you able to talk, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful. So You continue on being great. You do what you gotta do. Shama. I'll let you tomorrow, honey child, baby.
Well, I appreciate you for coming
Brown
through,
bearded
man.
world. Girl, you know I don't fool with you, but I fucks with
And
you.
look,
All right.
since
Peace
I had
out,
this
y'all.
conversation with you,
Huh?
Bama, I do apologize for calling you a bitch.
Oh,
You know?
child,
But
I
you know
forgot.
you like
I
me,
forgot
girl.
about that.
Okay. Well, I do
You
apologize.
know
Oh
you
yeah, I
like me,
forgot about that.
girl. So stop it.
Girl, ain't no way. What? I know good and damn well what you said.
I
I know
said
you
good
said
night,
somebody
baby.
like a girl. Stop it. Who? What?
No, good night,
thank,
Bama.
thank you,
Oh,
Gemini, for the donations, boo.
oh. I
Bama is too funny.
I thank you, Bama, for
nah.
coming up, man.
All right, much love to y'all. Peace out.
I salute, salute.
All right, good night. Bama is
Y'all
too
crazy.
funny. So what else been going on, Shamar?
Oh, nothing too much. I just came out here to talk about some snake sector business, and we were doing some snake sector stuff, and we're taking applications for that sector. Um,
Like the
and
job,
we was just
you
we
really
had a
took that
conversation
thing
with
that
Big Mama
Yo-Yo
and shit.
said, Big Mama. I know
Yeah,
that's right, TRW.
and then I just wanted to come out here and tell Tommy to be careful. Like it
Yeah,
kind of
when I
fucked with
seen
me
that,
when I heard about that
when
situation. Then I got blown up about it.
I thought things was going well. I didn't know it. I didn't know it went, to hell. I didn't know that.
So, are you aware? Has he had any? Well, I don't know if you would know, but have you saw him or do you know if he's had any dealings with TomTom before?
I'm not aware of that. No,
Okay.
like I told you guys. I said I told him whatever you do when I'm not around you, that's on you. That ain't on me. Cause I
He
don't live the
did.
lifestyle. I live the lifestyle. So therefore, look, I ain't trying to go back to that. That ain't what's up. Meeting
I
multiple
for,
people. No sir.
man,
Putting
I
yourself
forgot to
at
say
risk.
this part earlier, but Castro did say that he had told TomTom that he'll never find another him, and while TomTom was arguing with that guy and he was getting aggressive and the guy was talking about jumping on him and he ain't like Castro and shit. TomTom was telling the guy that Castro eat booty way better than him. I'm not really sure what um what was the cause of saying that during the heated exchange, but hey, that was thrown out there as well.
Mm. I didn't. Well, honestly, I didn't know about that either. Bon appetit.
Yeah, yeah,
and then throwing
he
you
had
in
told
it
him
like
that.
that can really make it dangerous for you. Because you don't
Hmm.
know if those people will start looking for the people that he meet these people on these apps, and as you know, Castro, some of these people ain't rap too tight, and he's throwing your name out as a weapon after this guy, towards this guy in a heated argument. The guy might come after you.
Well, you know what? I got the whole
Man,
armor of God around me, so therefore, and that is a true fact. What you just said. A true statement. Because you putting my name out there, and you got my name out there, and to these people that they may be liking on you a lot more than I'm liking on you. And they may want to try to see who this nigga is. And try to come back at
Mhm.
me. But I don't live my life in fear. I still walk the streets of Little Rock, Arkansas.
be careful,
Look,
Castro. Be
I
careful
don't,
now.
I don't live my life in fear. I don't live my life in fear because I know I'm protected
Okay,
by God. So if any nigga want to run up on me, they can do that. But at the same
but you
time,
know God give you discernment
I'm going.
too.
That's what I was
Am.
about to
Look,
say.
I got
Yeah,
it
we
all
might
in me.
walk in that full armor, but God surely ain't teach us to be stupid.
I
You
know that
Yeah,
know,
already. I know that already. That's why. Look, that's why I say walk up on me if you want to, because you don't know what I'm carrying. You know, you don't know what I'm carrying.
that's true.
So hey, it is what it is.
I
man.
just think he needs to be careful. He just, the way he's behaving on with these people on this app. he can not only just endanger himself, but he can endanger other people too.
Y'all start. They starting to scare me now. Well, I was kind of worried about that motherfucker over there. Worried about TomTom, but that's a good
You know the
statement.
way they meeting
Man,
these
Castro
people,
could
how
be
these
getting targeted too. They ain't think about that. Like that's
yeah.
crazy. That's endangering both of they motherfucking ass. This situation crazy. Like I said, bro, these DL motherfuckers, these trade motherfuckers, they ain't nothing to play with. Bitches be in it.
That's why
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh. Oh
even
my
like
gosh. Forgive
that
me for what I was about to
song.
say. But
I don't
motherfuckers be. Oh
even
my
fool
goodness.
with that song,
People
Quiet
be
on the
ending up
Creek.
dead all the time. Right. People be coming up dead all the time. And this sounds
Yep.
graphic, but that's the truth. People be coming up, you be finding about your loved one who was in the community, and they done got unalive. And you never unable to find them, find out who done it. Or
And
sometimes they
people
may end
trying
up
to
finding them off
expose
of a date now
people.
because of a
Then you
straight
trying
nigga,
to
a
hold
DL nigga,
you
trade.
right. You trying to hold them hostage, holding information over his head, threatening to expose them. Those type of things are very dangerous. You know, those people. Some people will go to the beyond extremes to keep some secrets as secrets. You know, we've seen it a lot too often, especially within y'all community.
Man,
Seen it way too often, and I'm glad that people like y'all, you know, within the community is speaking out and letting him notice. You know, but I wanna ask both of y'all, being part of the community, what did y'all how did y'all feel about what Rodney said about black women, being that y'all both support black women and have black women as supporters?
Well, honestly, I knew where Rodney was coming from. I don't think that he hates black women, but we know how niggas can be, and if he liked a post that may have had monkeys in the background, we know how our people are, and we're not saying that our people are monkeys, but we know what that is like, and I don't think that he, was wrong for even, responding in that way. I really don't. It is what it is. I mean, we all we look we all talk trash to each other. So why would that? Why is it a problem when you see someone may repost something like that?
yeah, I really wasn't. I was like, wow, at some of them, but I really wasn't taken back by those tweets. It was actually the ones about the 17-year-old that really just blew my mind. And those other tweets, they may have been something big, but it was just the one about the 17-year-old that just kind of threw me, and I couldn't really focus on the other ones. Um,
Okay, well, when I
but I know he
asked
was saying that he
Rodney,
felt interrogated and stuff. But I always go back to when he was on Nest panel when it first came up, and he was admitting to it, and then he was giving reasoning. So whether he was like drug or bashed or whatever at grown folks, he was at Nest, a familiar area, a familiar place, somebody that he rocked with, somebody that he had a moderator wrench to her page, and then he admitted it. Then he gave reasoning, only to come back later and say, "Hey, I have no idea what you're talking about as it pertains to the 17-year-old, or the fact that he said that he can train them and he can keep a secret."
okay, well, I didn't see the Nest Live. I'm going to comment on what I seen. I was on the panel with him and shock him after he was done over at Grown Folk. And
If
what made
grown
me hit
folks
the
went
link
live
is
after
because
this,
I
it
seen the
started
grown
at
folk.
this live.
Okay, I seen the grown folk interview or whatever you want to call it. So when he got on his panel, he said he didn't remember some of the posts that they were referring to. He said, but the reason that he admitted to it is because he felt like he was under a lot of pressure and he was being interrogated. So
Man,
I asked him, Why would you admit to something you don't even know what they're talking about? Like everyone knows you don't admit to nothing that you're not sure of. But he
Right.
was saying on his panel that his explanation to the ones that he remember, he didn't, I guess, phrase the words right because he was saying more so when he was talking about 17-year-old being able to keep a secret and things of that nature. He was referring to himself at 17 years old.
Mm. And he
So
not. I
I,
never heard him say either that he felt um um shit. I just forgot the word that fast. Interrogated. I never heard him say that he felt interrogated at Nessus. I'm like, it's crazy. Like he always referenced the times I've seen. He always referenced grown folks live. But he was saying
see,
the
I
same
didn't
stuff
see
at
him on
Nessus. Like
Nesters,
that's
and I
how it all
wish I
started.
would have because I only
Have a
seen the
great night,
grown
boo.
folks.
Thank you for coming through, Queenie.
And you said it started on Nesters Live.
Yeah,
Shamar,
yeah. It started there when the tweets and stuff first started coming out and being put in the forefront, and people was going over them and evaluating them, and they was reading them to him.
okay. And then after Shakim did his live and he showed that some of the tweets were lies. They were fake. So like do you think that changed any of the way that you feel or it didn't even matter? You just went based on what Rodney said and with those lives that you saw. Like it didn't
It
even
it
matter
always
if
to me it always go back to what he said the first time when he said it at a place that he was comfortable in.
okay, okay. See, and now
Yeah,
and I think that's because I didn't see that.
and
And
then also too King Roman he had came live too when he had showed him showing like a recording of everything. Oh, this is another thing. Like since we talking about it, this was something else. That I don't know if people been bringing up, or they may have. I maybe just didn't see it. Like when it comes to Twitter, Twitter isn't like how YouTube is or Facebook is, where you can just delete some shit and then the comments are just gone. Like you can delete some shit on Twitter, but if motherfuckers been retweeting that shit, if they been commenting under
Mhm.
that shit still be there. Like I be on Twitter countless times with shit that I done saved and like, but it's been deleted, but it's still in my save list. Like people comments and shit on it is still there, or they interactions and shit. Like,
think a lot of
and it
people
don't
was
always
trying to
have to be,
say,
yeah, and it don't always have to be his post either. Like it can be his interactions on somebody else post, like a thread from somebody else post. It don't have to be
okay,
anything that he retweeted.
okay. So do you
Yep. So
think what Kim showed has can
I
prove
didn't see it
his
to be
innocence?
honest.
Okay, okay. So
I
well,
think
I'm
it could
not
have been
gonna ask
fake.
you
I
that.
think it could have been fake. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it
What's
could have
up,
been fake.
Tennessee Whiskey Boo?
Mhm.
Rodney should have, really worded those words kind of, a little differently. But I think I knew where he was coming from. But at the same time, I don't think I would have said it like that. But he said what he said. You know. But
Right, and that's
it
what
was
I
just a
said. I
mistake.
told him
It's
if
a
you were
mistake.
referring to yourself, why didn't you ever state I was wondering why didn't he never state my experience? In those, like in any of the statements, he never said the words "in my experience" or "me
Man,
at 17." He never went into himself. It always seemed like he was talking to someone else that they weren't
yeah.
about himself.
Have a great
He
night,
never
Solo Dolo
referenced
Boo.
himself. So I think that's why people are just saying that is bullshit. The same as you, the same reason you stated, because he was when he was at Nessus, it was a comfortable place. So he didn't have to feel any pressure at Nessus. It didn't start at grown folks. So no, that
Man, and they were asking him some. You fell off Brown Beauty World, but I was gonna say yes, and they were asking him some pretty deep questions and getting to the bottom of everything in Nessus as well.
Yeah, and
Like he
it
didn't
seemed
seem to
like
be under the rest.
it did seem like a little bit like he may not have, he may have had a little, he was trying to articulate a little bit, but it was a little, it
Hmm.
was in shambles a little bit. But it didn't make itself look so good, But you know, it just he just had I guess, an incident, a little accident, and he probably should never said what he said because people feeling like how they feeling right now, you know. But I don't think I really don't think he's one of those type of guys. We like in the gay community, you do have those type of people in there, that's like that. But I don't Rodney don't strike me as that person. But you know what? I can't be deceived because we used to have Yusuf. You know about Yusuf?
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
But he just
Yeah.
always seemed iffy to me. Thank you for the marshmallow. I got tongue tied. Thank you for the marshmallow habu. Stop, look, and listen. Welcome to the safe haven. Forgive me if I don't remember your name, or you must have had like a name change or something. But much, much love, boo. Thank you. So I get what you're saying, Castro. You most definitely entitled to your opinion. You probably got like a longer relationship, or you probably done knew him for a lot longer than I have.
Yeah, I like him. I ain't trying to be on here and be like, oh my goodness, I'm so pro this and pro that. No, 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 no. Because if you're so pro this and pro that, you won't be on here watching the mess that we all can come up with. That may not be so in the positive. It can be very, very negative, and it goes very, very below the belt and dark. You know, but hey, you look, we're here. We're here.
So did you see anything wrong with the post that he made about in reference to the 17-year-old? Or that's what you saying? You just felt like his wording was wrong and he just didn't articulate
Well,
what he was trying to say.
I did see it, and I would say that the
Brown
wording
Beauty?
was wrong. The wording was wrong because I feel like if you're gonna say something like that, you probably should reword it. But
Hmm.
it's something that got called out and people seen it. They screen recorded it, and hey, is it he just got to bite the bullet on this one. But I don't think that he is a person that's looking for kids. I want to put that out there. I don't think that he's one of
Hmm.
those type of people. I think he want people that's around our age or even older. Because I like older guys. That's why I can understand why TomTom thought that I wanted you. I like older men. Shamar, you look too young in the face. I want older men. I ain't gonna lie to
I
you, I
don't,
do. I want older. Yes,
man.
indeed. And they got to be
I,
born in the 70s or
what do
60s,
y'all think
probably.
about this Sydney Star thing? Like, being, what do y'all think about this? What's y'all take on the Sydney Star situation?
Oh, she did it for real. Oh, he did it for real. He did it for real.
Yeah, I
I
never really
believe it.
liked her from the beginning. This was
Me
so you can just
neither.
tell people's souls and shit and tell what they about. Then I don't even be surprised when we hear about some fucked up shit. Yeah, like he, whatever. She been a fucked up person. Well, I said those type of gay people, those the ones I be cussing out. Little punk ass ceases and shit just make it hard for the next motherfucker who in the community just trying to live their life and do what they do and
Right.
elevate in society. But these stupid ass bitches just wanting to be scandalous and fraudulent. What's up, the honorable one? What's up, man? Salute, scandalous and fraudulent, and just mess it up for everyone and put a target on all our back just so they can get them a nut for one night that they not gonna remember.
That's how I feel too, Samar. I feel like she's always been predator. He has always been predatorial, and he used sex as a weapon. Look at what he did to Chingy. You
And
see how he did.
it trips me out how they think look, they are above us, women that, well, I would say trans, 'cause they, we do got one woman over here that always want to, I don't want to say her name, but it's always all trans is trans. That it ain't
Salute,
about
real
just trans,
steppers.
it's about everybody in the goddamn
Salute,
community
man.
that is gay. No
Yeah.
matter what you
Right.
make, I don't like that. That's I'm so pro trans. What about the gay boy that got found out or in a ditch, or in a trash can? What about
Right.
them too? It ain't about just y'all. Y'all the one that ain't telling the folks. Y'all let nigga know what it is. Oh look, look when you first meet someone, you don't have to get
Right.
like that. I don't like that.
I will say
Right.
though, like in reference to a lot of the unalivings, I know a lot of
Mhm.
times, and I'm not taking away from those times. I know a lot of times these trans women or some trans women they may not tell the man up front, but in my opinion, a lot of times these men do know, and they can just tell up front that these men is something about them or that they're trans before they get with them. I think they end up getting scared. Then they want to run out, and then they be like, "Oh, they lied on me. They lied on me." Because how many times have we saw that situation happen? Then we see the trans woman that's involved. I'm like, wait a minute now. How can't you tell that's a man? Like they got on a full Adam's apple.
Right.
The wig
Cause
crooked
and
as
I
a
do
motherfucker,
believe
plastic as shit.
right.
They
And
do
I
be
do
lying though
believe you
too.
got those men that are trans attracted.
Right? Then they be
That want them
scared.
that way. Like, right, that they're trans attracted. And I think they get scared because they still like women, but they're still trans attracted. But they don't want nobody to know. And they try to act like they don't be knowing it's the man, but they know. You know, they know, but because that's what they want.
That's facts. That's facts right there. That's facts.
Gemini,
Like, come
it
on,
seemed
y'all
like
need to
everybody
stop
can keep a
that.
secret, girl. She said, "Why tell the underage client he can keep his secret right?" It seemed like everybody can
Right.
keep a secret. I think she was talking about Rodney. I'm like, girl,
Oh, I thought you talk about like I said about the black women thing. I believe that if he might have felt that way back in 2019, and he might have wrote who don't know. We don't know if he wrote that post after having a real bad argument with a black woman or whatever. You know, I don't know
mm,
what state he was in when he wrote that, and that was 7 6 7 years ago. Now, the one about the 17-year-old, he's saying that he did that. He was talking about himself. And if that's what he was talking about, he damn sure worded it all wrong. He should have definitely thought about what he was writing before he wrote it.
his response to like all of the posts and stuff that was there. He said that he was just talking about the ratchet men and the ratchet black people and the ratchet black women and stuff. That was his response to that.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
was
And do
thinking like it was
remember
what was
him
kind of
saying
odd to
that,
me, or maybe what I was questioning was he was saying he was cleaning up his Twitter, and then I know different people saying he was deleting stuff. But I was just so confused because if he said that the tweets are fake, if he said that none of this is real, then what are you cleaning up? How do you
I
have
think he
something to
said
clean
some
up?
of them,
How do you have something to clean up if you're saying that it's nothing there to begin with? So I'm like, hey, okay, it just seemed kind of weird to me. You
I
have to
think
be a
he was
little
saying
weary of
some of
something
them
to
were
be doing
fake
some
and
clean
some
up
of them
things
were
like that.
real. I don't know which ones he were claiming to be real or which ones he was claiming to be fake. But when I spoke with him on his panel, he was referring to the ones about the ratchet black women and that, and he was talking about the 17-year-old, reference the 17-year-old being able to keep secrets and stuff like that. So
What's up,
I
Crystal
don't know
Ross?
that other
Boo? What's
women
up,
could
King
have been
Bank?
fake,
Salute y'all.
but he definitely he definitely made himself look some type of way. And then the fact you keep coming out here saying, I'm leaving, I'm gonna take a break, but then you over on somebody else's panel talking about it. And then after you go over there, I know twice he went live after that. Because the night that me and Shaquem was on his panel when Shaquem was explaining how um that
Do
allegedly
y'all feel like he should leave,
the
or do
tweets
y'all feel
were,
like he should just stay and
if he beat
just
Sector, he
hang it
need to
out?
stand 10 toes down, stand on business. If he beat Sector.
Well, she just answered my question. Well, not my question, but she
Okay.
just answered my statement because I feel like he should stay. Why leave?
Hmm.
You know how much stuff was exposed from about people in the beef sector and they stayed right there?
Exactly. We all look. Well, not all,
Wait,
but
what you
you know,
say?
a lot of folks have gotten exposed.
And I've been in the beef sector since 2020, since 2020 into 2019, beginning of 2020.
Hmm.
So and I've seen a lot of people get exposed, a lot of people's family get exposed, and they still stayed right there.
Yeah.
And I still seen them scratching and dragging.
Yes, indeed. I am a, I'm well. I would say they say they call me an OG. I don't like that term because I'm not an OG. I just been around here for years, you know. I'm still the same old cannon. But yeah, you know, it's been a whirlpool because it's I promise you, you know, you can be a new face and they will try to find whatever they can find out about you and your loved ones too. Is at that. That's why you got to be careful. So if anybody that's new out there that's listening to this right now, they want to be a new
Uh-huh.
content creator, just know you will get exposed if you're not too careful.
Can I read this? Can I read this comment, Shamar, in the chat? What Tennessee
Which one? The
Whiskey said?
yes.
Tennessee Whiskey said, respectfully, Tommy Sotomayor was hated what he said about black women, but they actually did the things he talked about and posted videos for all to see. And everybody talks about that, referring to this stuff about Rodney because Rodney comes from Tommy Sotomayor. I don't know if y'all knew that, but that's where he
Oh
comes
yeah.
from. And I think that's why a lot of the black women over there in the beef sector, a lot of the women is like they ain't feeling Rodney right now.
Man.
Like this Rodney really, made himself look some type of way just by the way he reacted to this coming out. I think if his reaction would have been a little different, the outrage wouldn't be so harsh. But
I don't. I get what you're saying, but I don't think so. I
you
do
don't.
think that his. I do believe that his reaction made things a lot worse. I think it seems like his
Okay,
reactions just sealed the deal, but I feel that regardless, he probably would have still ended up to be the same outcome because of the severity of the messages and what was said on the tweets. Like, I don't want to repeat it or nothing, but it was just that
right,
gruesome to me that someone
right.
would say something like that. So I think he would have still, like, the same outcome would have happened. Like,
But
now
I'm gonna
him
say
just going
this,
on about it, it just made it worse.
right? But I'm gonna say this, and this was the same thing I said before. We have seen and heard people in the beef sector say some diabolical stuff about people's kids, about doing some horrific stuff to people's kids, and people still supported them. They were still up on people's panels. People still was cash shopping them. People was still rocking and rolling with them. I've seen that. Rodney is not under any investigation. To me, he's not a Yusef because he's not under any, there's no criminal investigation anywhere. There's not one victim that ever came forth. There's not even a suspected victim in this situation. It was only a statement. The same thing people make on here when they dragging folks' kids, which we have heard.
I think it is to me that is it was on his personal Twitter, like that's his real life. And I get what you're saying. Like people on here say some of the craziest thing, and that is true. And it doesn't make it right for them to say it, but when you hear it on YouTube, all like, hey, this fucked up. They a fucked up person. But even if you think that way about someone, when you see it in their real life, or when you see that they act that way, or they may carry themselves in that same type of fashion in their real life, I think that's what he different. And it may be why
Mhm.
people are so surprised by the comments that he made on his Twitter about black women, because that's his real life. Like that's his personal shit. So it kind of hits different um by it being his personal stuff. Like if I heard or if I saw some shit that somebody said on here that be dogging children and stuff, and I saw them say that on their real Facebook or their real Twitter, I would feel the same type of way. Cause like, oh damn, so you real life a fucked up motherfucker. You real life a snake ass bitch or some shit like that. I think that's what makes it different. Like I do get the comparison though, and I heard somebody say that before, and explained it. So I get what y'all saying, but to me it's different because man, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's different because that's their real life or
But
that's his real life.
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to give my opinion without being without emotion. I'm just trying to give
Mm.
it based on what it's seen and what it's about. No emotion involved, just speaking about what is being talked about. And I don't understand why the Tommy Sotomayor is being used as leverage or another reason when we know women that have modded for Tommy Sotomayor and women support them. So what do you say to that?
I'm not gonna lie. When I see women supporting, Tommy Sotomayor,
Hmm.
it's very interesting, because I'm like, damn, he's talking about you. You may not be the
Right.
one on the screen, but he's really referring all of what he feel and think about a black woman to you when when you engage in that type of lane. But as
Hmm.
human beings, we are gonna just continue to support who we want to who we want to support. But yeah, it is what it is.
I think that's true as well. And a lot of times I think it may be a thing of validation. Like they try to get close to him, they feel like, oh, I mod for him. He doesn't think that way of me. Although I may be in the same situation, I'm in the same category or group of people that he's bashing and talking about, but he modded me up. He doesn't feel that way about me. Although I'm pretty sure he's just using you, or that he's just using that person while he's still thinking that you a low
And
down, dirty ass dog. So that
exactly.
is true.
It's just like someone calling you a hag or a itty, using those terms just because you mad somebody don't mean that they don't mean it towards you. If you in that lane, you know.
What's up, Ruthie?
And
Yeah,
I
I
believe
feel
that.
you.
I believe it, And I say everybody is homophobic, but at the same time that when you are at battle with someone and they have that turn to, oh, I'm gonna call you everything that I really thought of you out, and then you hear that, I'm like, okay, maybe you are not for my community at all, like you said you was, people are people, they do what they do.
Right. That's what I say. They entitled to their opinion. If they want to be homophobic, they don't care about this. That's fine. I don't want to like you or talk to you either. You one less person that I gotta pray about and be like, Lord, help your people. When I say that, I don't even gotta refer to you. Like I'm cool with it. It is what it is. Like you said, shit. I'm gonna say the worst to you if you ever think you gonna say the worst to me.
Exactly. That's why. Look, that's why sometimes I have to stay on edge because if you're coming at me kind of wrong, and look, I can kill you with my kindness, but that's only gonna last for a certain amount of minutes, really seconds with me because if you tick me off, you're gonna get another side of me that you may not want to see. So therefore, I have a right to say how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Because look, people
Mhm.
don't care about your feelings, so why care about theirs? Hmm.
What's up, no love? Hey, Shawarma, I said, hello. What's up, boo? How are you doing? I get what you saying, man. Them some touchy situations or touchy conversations. But man, they do be saying, man, self-preservation. It's self-preservation, but you do gotta make sure that you straight before you can try to worry about the next motherfucker or try to help the next person.
Exactly. Look, that's why I choose, and not to cut you off, but that's why I
Oh,
choose.
you
Look,
good?
just to be single, you know what I'm saying? Just do what you do, you know. You ain't never you don't always have to be underneath somebody. See, when I was a little younger at some point, I'm still young too, but I'm just
Hmm.
getting up there. But at some point, shit, hell, I used to feel like I need to be underneath somebody. I was missing a void at some point, but now that void is filled with me loving on me more. And back then I didn't love too much on me. But now I know what I'm standing for and what I'm not standing for. Them values, okay, them values and how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, they look they count up. They count up a
You
whole
good?
lot.
No love.
They
That's
really
good,
do.
Castro. That
They
is
really do.
true. You do gotta focus on yourself. Like, hey, them urges be coming. Everybody gotta deal with it. It's just how you deal with it. Like how you go about it, how you go with those urges, and how you keep that willpower and shit. Hey, it's been 4 years for me. I ain't telling you to go 4 years, but hey, if it takes you that long, if you want to go that long just to worry about yourself,
It's
just
a
to
long time.
focus on you, that's good. Like, hey, whatever you choose to, but that is the truth. I'll be having to be the same way. Brown Beauty World.
It's me.
Okay, big.
Yeah,
So
I
you
just
ain't seeing nobody, or you don't want to say. That may be too much in
what?
your business.
Oh
Oh, I was
no.
asking.
You're
I was
fine.
about to ask
You can
question.
ask me
Oh,
anything you want to ask me. But no, I'm not seeing anybody. No, right now I'm
Okay,
straight on. Look, I
just
I am straight on deck. I'm not trying to have another situation like that. I don't need nobody trying to fall in love real quick. You don't even know, like you don't even know my full damn name. Shit.
yeah.
I can easily put a false name up there, and you always you'll be calling me that. I ain't into that right now. I ain't into none of that right now. I'm fine by me. Shit, I don't already experienced that lifestyle, baby. I'm good. I'm good over here. Good.
I mean, that's good. You said you just, um, I know you had got off of food stamps and stuff, and I ain't saying this in no shady type way. I know you had got off of food stamps and stuff, and you said you ain't been back on it. You just been working and grinding and doing what you have to do. So I was like, you know what? That is a good thing. Like, so, shout
It
out to you for
is.
that. Just out there grinding and
Yes.
just putting the work in and shit.
Yeah.
And that's Valma Gemini.
Yeah.
Hmm.
A nigga like me, I don't want to be enslaved to the system. So it's certain measures. Sometimes you gotta cut some shit off. And I don't mind cutting some shit off. Got to. You know, if I want better for myself, I don't want to be enslaved to the system. Being on this and being on that. Hell no. Welfare is good for
that's good,
a short amount of time.
Castro.
You say what?
I said that's good that you can you was able to bounce back and move forward and do things different, you know,
Yeah,
to try to better yourself.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. You got to. If you don't better yourself, who can look? Who will better you?
That's
Nobody
right.
will. You gotta look. You gotta look out for you, and you gotta have some common sense. And put that childish shit to the side. That's why I was trying to tell Tommy, but he didn't want to listen to me. And see, it's sad that he has put his business on here because that should not have ever been seen. But he done
Yeah.
chose to do some shit like that for the world, bro. I don't feel bad for you. You let everybody in your
People
business.
gonna talk about
So,
it too.
huh?
People gonna be talking about it too.
Yeah, I know they are. They gonna continue to talk about it. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? You like all you can do is continue to just talk and tell your business and what you do. That ain't good. That's not a good look. Everybody should know your whereabouts. Everybody should know what you do when you're not on YouTube. But you want to continue to go live and live and live and live. Fuck going live. How about living in the motherfucking moment and handling your motherfucking business? How about that? I'm just saying.
And the fact that he keep referencing you, with his current situations just shows that he's really not over you. Because I haven't really heard you talk about him when I seen you on Jay Wilson's and a couple other people's chat and stuff. And I don't
Yeah,
even hear you bring him up unless somebody asks you about him.
I don't. I don't have to bring him
Oh,
up because you know why? He look. I am his first boyfriend. You know, I was his first boyfriend, so therefore, it's gonna be a little minute for him to shake me off. But I done already shook that off because, look, I told him this is not my first rodeo with anybody that I done came around with and had some dealings with. My first rodeo. I know how to, be smarter. And back then, maybe being around about 20 something, not knowing this and that about how the game goes, yeah, I would have been in a circuit like this. But now that I'm older and getting, well, not older, but just kind of know being aware, I'm not letting a lot of shit bother me at all. No, not at all.
and I think that even the age that he trying to still play on the internet just shows how immature, he probably is in that department. Because, like you said, you did that when you was in your 20s. Like, you over that. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with internet dating or anything to that fashion, but like you said, you did that. Most people do that in their young ages. So when they do get in their 30s and 40s, they done found somebody they can settle down with. You know? Can you hear me, Castro? Castro.
Huh? I'm sorry. Look, I had to step
Oh,
away from the phone. What did you
Shamar.
say?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Shamar.
hear you. I can hear
Oh,
you.
oh.
Yeah, I
What'd you
think
say?
Castro said he had to step away from the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? What did you say? So I can respond back to you.
No, I was just saying that, you can tell that you said you was Tommy's first boyfriend, and I said you can tell that he's kind of immature in that department because to be how old he is and dating, going to the internet to fool around, we did that in our 20s, going to chat lines and stuff like that. Now at the age we are now, we settling down. We looking for something greater in life, more permanent, more valuable. So maybe he's just a little behind time.
Yeah, he may be,
Along with
he may be a little bit
along
behind
with it
time.
missing you. Along with the trying to get back at you because that was your playground or whatever he doing. It's all playing a
Yeah,
factor.
yeah. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, shit. Cause I have, like I said, it's not my first rodeo. I don't went through school, maybe a lot more than what he done went through when it comes to what he's doing right now. So
Hmm.
it is what it is. I know how to come out of that shit. I ain't on no apps right now, baby. Them apps is dangerous. I mean, and by
Right,
that I mean, they can be good for you, but then again, they can be bad for you too. You know what I'm saying? You never know who you may
right,
encounter. They don't, you never know who you may encounter. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, a different face, same case.
right. I do gotta commend Shamar though. Big ups to Shamar for even trying to warn him just because he is part of y'all community. Regardless
I
of what
appreciate that.
they
Cause
feelings
that shit
is
wild
towards
as
each
fuck.
other, just because they part of the same community. He looking out for his safety.
Like that on
So
some
I
serious shit. Like these
do
people are
commend you about
dangerous.
for that.
I appreciate that. What's up, Tina Boo? Let's go, Tina. Cause this shit,
And
man.
it's been a lot going on in the streets, though. The streets been, they've been busy. They been busy everywhere, though.
Right. I do agree.
Hmm. I thought that was gonna be wilder though tonight because it's the weekend, you know. But they still a little quiet. I'm so glad. Did you see the Mink saga?
Oh no, I ain't
There
seen
was
none
a
of that
lot
or
going on. And then, you know, the Mo 3 case in the they in the pre-trial phase of the Mo 3 case. But there's stuff coming out with 88 and all that. Know how that go. I be so sick of her play running ass. So I don't even really want to comment on her. On her
like,
attention seeking self. You know, it's a shame when people don't get attention when they growing up. And be a shame they have abandonment issues growing up.
that's
Yeah, but
crazy.
it's just,
Yeah, I ain't seen
um,
none of it.
um, you ain't seen none of that.
No, I think I may have saw like some some titles with it, like talking about it, but I never had time to like sit there and see what was going on with it.
I guess it was a little disagreement um with Mahalia and Cupcake. I was listening to that this morning. I ain't want to get time to, listen to it all today. So I'll probably go listen to some replays.
Man, yeah, me too, probably.
Yeah.
In a little, I think it's like
So
3:17.
yeah, I'm gonna go listen to some replays to see what else is going on. Thanks for having me, Tamar.
You too, boo.
As
Thank you for coming up as
always,
always. Yes,
yes,
boo. Have
I
a great
enjoy
night. Thank you.
myself. Yep, good
I
night,
did as well.
Castro.
Y'all make sure I go check out my girl Brown Beauty World. Castro
Good
maybe have to.
night, baby.
Okay, he's still here. Yes,
I've
that's
been
what's up,
I've been in and
Castro.
out. I'm sorry about that.
You good? So, what else did you say? Like, we may have started talking about some other shit. We may have derailed away from it, but did you say what you said? Like, did you say what you meant to say when you hit the link, or what did you intend to say?
Yeah, I said what I said when I hit the link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be nasty or rude or nothing like that, but I meant that.
Yeah, that's understandable. I know y'all got y'all feelings. He probably feel the same way, but yeah.
He probably do, but he got to get over it though. Being a grown man,
Yeah.
he
Oh, it
got
ain't
to.
funny. I'm gonna probably get cussed out for chuckling.
Look,
What's up, the D Ham show? Salute, man.
we all finna get cussed out. Bama girl, well, Bama, she finna get cussed out. All of us, we all gonna get cussed out in the morning, and then somebody gonna be holding the Bible for what?
I don't think it's good. You think it's gonna be that serious? You think
It
it's gonna
is.
be that serious this time? Lord have
Cause
mercy.
I ain't supposed to be over here with you. I ain't supposed to be in your link at all. They care about this so much. I think I won't look. He think I want you. And that's so crazy. It's like we ain't even got that type of vibe like that at
Who
all.
told who told you, if you don't mind being specific, who told you not to come over here? Why you ain't supposed to be at the safe haven?
Well, TomTom is very insecure, so I ain't supposed to be over here, but I'm over here.
Jesus.
Goddamn right, I am.
Man, like you said, you're interested in older guys. Um, I like older guys as well, as long as they're mature. All these older guys don't be mature and shit. They just be having that age. They be having the young ass mentality. But I like older, mature guys as well. So
Right,
me and
right.
Castro probably chasing. Well, we ain't chasing. I know I ain't. But we probably got the same type and shit.
Yeah, I got. I think we do got the
We ain't in
same type.
correspondence. Or, well, yes.
So, can I ask you when you was in your 20s, um, did you look up more to look? Well, I'll say, damn. How can I ask you this? Did you like older guys when you was in like 23, 22?
Yes, I did. I always liked older guys.
Like they
But
be
as
like
I get
like
older, I
30
like
something?
people. Like I talk to people that's close to my age. That maybe like be a year or two older than me.
Mm. I don't like that though, Shamar. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want you to be 2 years and a year older than me. I prefer you to be shit 10 years older than me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
man. It was only like one time that I can think of where I was getting to know this person, and they was the same age as me.
Mm.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that was fine. That's fine. That's fine.
child.
But you
Shamar,
know
how
what?
much older? What you say?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How much older? Like, I don't think I ain't trying to knock the 50-year-olds, man. Cause I done seen some nice granddaddies that be on they shit. I ain't trying to knock the granddaddies, but when I think of older, I think my vision would be maybe at most 15 years. How old am I? Yeah, maybe at most 15 years. That's what I think. How about you, Castro? Wait, let me specify. 15 years older than me at most. What's your feeling on the Castro? Oh, he probably doing something. But yes, y'all, like, what's your cutoff age? If I would probably say, like, shit, mid fifties, just by me talking and having like a preference and shit.
Hey, Shema, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to take a little break.
You good? So, what's your cutoff age, or how much older do you prefer people to be than you?
Well, my cutoff age will be around by like shit 50, 53, 53. Yeah.
Okay, why 53 to be exact? Why not like
If I'm-
55 or some shit?
Well, it can be 55 too, but I like the older guy. I like the older people.
Mhm. I started to be messy, but I'm not going to be messy.
Well, you can't be messy. Go right ahead and say it. What you
I was
feeling
just
in your
gonna,
soul?
I was gonna bring up Jay Wilson, and like it.
Oh,
I had sensed a little infatuation, or maybe just like
oh my
maybe
goodness.
like a little, you know, maybe like a little flirtation or something, a little vibe between you or so. And I remember you had that dream about Jay Wilson and things. So
I
hey,
know
if
you
you
gonna
got like
bring
a
that
little
up.
liking about him,
Oh my goodness.
this cat show you grown now. This ain't no judgmental zone. I'm just
I
saying. I
know it's
remember
not.
you said that you liked older men, and I remember that it seemed like you had like a little certain liking for Jay
But
Wilson.
I don't want Mr. Will Cox. I don't want him.
I get what you see, man. I feel you. I feel you. And it could be like an attraction, or it could have been an attraction thing. But I ain't gonna push it. You said that you ain't. It ain't never been no shit like that, or you ain't never felt that way.
Yeah, I
Okay,
haven't.
okay.
Mm-mm. No, I haven't. How about you? I mean, how do you feel about him? Do you think he fine?
I think Jay Wilson's handsome. I think he looks nice.
Okay. We
Yeah.
we just got different speeds, when it comes to different men. That's how we are. He
Yeah,
ain't
like a
ugly though.
different kind.
He's not ugly though. He's not ugly.
Yeah. Okay, I feel you. I feel you. And you can still say that someone looks nice and or is attractive, and you not feel that type of way. So I ain't gonna run with that just because you say you know he ain't ugly. That you had a certain feeling towards him. So I appreciate you for clarifying. I don't gotta just
Yeah. It,
speculate and shit.
it was never no feeling. It was never no feeling there.
Okay. All right.
It was never no feeling there. I
I'm
don't know
just
why
I
you.
know they be I ain't saying nothing about it because I just remember them talking about like the cabin days and things of that nature. That's what had made me think of. That's what
Shamar,
had made me.
it wasn't no feelings there. No, 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 no.
Okay,
I just had look. I had him playing when I was sleeping, so therefore, you have these things where if you're dreaming, you may hear what's playing on the TV in your dream.
that's
So
true.
that's how that happened. You know, I
I
wasn't
feel you.
dreaming
I
of him
feel
like
you.
I want to be with him. No, he was just playing on the TV, and I heard him in my dream.
I get what you saying. Like I ain't even gonna dispute that or no shit.
Yes, indeed.
No lies told. Yes, no love.
But Shamar, I'm surprised. I didn't think that you would like older people. I thought that you would like people around your age, or maybe younger. You know,
Mm. What
but
my type
man,
seem like? Well, other than
like
what
a
you just
20,
said.
a 25, 27, 26 year old. You know, they got
I almost
'cause
feel a little offended, Rodney. Oh shit. That's what I was
what
referring to. My bad. I meant Castro. I didn't mean to call you Rodney. My bad. But you had said something about younger. Oh, it is not funny. You had said something about
um,
younger people, and then I was
you
like,
don't
wait a
have an
minute, it giving
encounter.
everything. I kind of feel offended, Castro.
You
But
shouldn't feel offended. I'm talking to you.
nigga, I'm 31.
You 31, damn, I'm 34 though. You're young.
Um,
Well, we're
I
still
remember
young
myself
together.
at
We're
25
still
and
young together.
26. I was not thinking about during those times, and that wasn't too long ago. But I was not thinking about being in no relationship or being with no nigga, no type shit like that. At that age, I was grinding and I was vacationing like a bitch.
So
I
you
look
was
back at it
working.
and I
You was
was like, I
working in.
probably
You was working in vacation, right?
yes, and I do
Yeah.
look back at it at certain times and I'd be like, I probably should have been saving a little more, but I was living life,
Well, that's
so
all
I couldn't
right.
imagine talking to somebody else. It don't seem right.
I'm
Like
surprised,
my
man.
age is
I ain't gonna lie
pushing
to
it.
you. I ain't gonna lie. I would have thought that you would shit. You hitting the clubs up. You may run into a few guys that you may not. You trying to see where their heads is at. Because you ain't no. You don't give me that. I want to take care of you type of person. When it comes to just some random. It's like, nigga, what the fuck you
That's
want?
true, Castro. I don't
You
take
know.
care of no nigga. But
No,
I
yeah.
thought that you would have. You saying that? I thought when I asked you, what you think my type is, I thought you would have been like old hood niggas or some shit like that.
I think you do like hood niggas, do. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think you do like
You
hood
don't
niggas.
gotta switch it up. You can finish explaining what you were saying.
I think you do like hood niggas, though. I mean, shit, I like them too, but I can't get them like how like how some can get them, in a worse way. In a worse way. as we seen yesterday, I wasn't in attendance, but somebody sent you a recording of what happened in that day. We seen, well, y'all seen it. I ain't see it. I was asleep.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I wouldn't gave a damn. Because you know why? He put himself in that situation. That's why, whatever happened and transpired, because I didn't see it. But whatever happened, that was on him, not on us, not to anybody that's related to him at all. It's on him. He chose that. You called that person up, and he came out and showed out in the worst way. And
Wait a
then
minute,
now
let
we
me
over here
specify.
talking about it.
Okay,
Oh,
so maybe my I get what you're saying. I don't want to cut you off. Okay, so
you
Gemini
good.
specifying. So my cutoff years will be like 20 years. You said 50. That's over 20 years, Shamar. You 30 or 31, right? Okay, so my bad, y'all. My cutoff would be about 20 years older than me. I say round about that. It had to be like a real nice granddaddy for me to go over. But okay, Castro, I feel what you're saying. So let me see what I think your type would be.
Okay.
Hmm. I wouldn't take you as the person who would like hood niggas. I know that you was saying like we like hood niggas from time to time. I wouldn't take you as the person who like hood niggas. I could see you maybe partying, as they call it, or maybe doing something with somebody younger than you. But I couldn't see you like in no relationship with nobody younger than you or anything of serious nature. But I think your type would be maybe somebody who's in the community, who's maybe well established. I could see
Bingo.
something like,
Bingo. You got it.
hmm.
You got it.
Okay, I'll stop there. I'll stop there. Okay. Hmm.
You got it. Cause I like the people that has been been around here for for some years and more experience. Put me on some game. I like those types. Somebody that's younger than me. What can you teach me? Look. I mean, even though people that are younger than you, they can teach you a lot too, because they are smart. But I don't want to go that route. I prefer the older. The older, the better.
Okay, okay. Gemini said Castro wants to be wine and dine. Listen. And somebody said Castro is like a Casanova type. What is that like? Who Casanova? Somebody refresh my memory.
I like
I'm
to be
not saying
treated
it
like
in
a
a bad
king.
way. You overly legal, but you said 15 years for your cutoff age. Yes, you good because as I think about it, like 15 years, that would be like 47 or 46 or some shit. So my cutoff age would be like 20 years older than me. So instead of 15, y'all, it would be like 20. Would you say, Castro?
Oh no, no, I didn't say anything.
Do you feel like you want a nigga to take care of you, or you more about like a 50-50 thing?
It's 50-50, but at the same time, I like to be catered to. You know, cook for me. Rub my legs, rub my toes. Rub my back
You
and my
you,
ass too. I like
you
that.
do
I like
like
the
your
type of shit.
macaroni and shit,
I
and your
am
spaghetti and
high
shit.
maintenance. I am high maintenance. I like all that. I like all that.
Man,
And I do love a good old macaroni and cheese. I do love that too.
man, yeah, them things be hitting sometimes.
They be hitting
I
all the
could get
time.
jiggy with that.
Huh?
Maybe I think I'm down for like a 50-50 thing. I don't know
Yeah.
about wine thing. I think I got that mindset, or maybe like that. I don't want to call it the strong black woman mindset, because that may sound offensive. But I think I got that type of mindset. Like, hey, I can take care of myself. You don't got to do shit for me that I could do for myself. No type shit like that. I ain't saying that you feeling a different type of way is wrong or so. I'm just talking about me because everybody got their preference and shit.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But me personally, I ain't trying to get wine or dine. Because that comes along with the 50-50. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
meet
I
me
can see
halfway, I'm
that.
gonna meet you halfway.
I can
And
see that if you're doing it
what's
for both
mine is
for
mine.
each other.
Right. And see what's mine is mine, and it's mine, and what's yours is yours is yours. And when we put that shit together, we do what we do. But yeah, that's how I roll. That's how I roll. Just like that.
So I was thinking like if I ever like settle down with a nigga and we have like a commitment ceremony because I don't want to get married and we have like a commitment ceremony, I feel like I would still want to live in separate house and or live in a separate house than the nigga I'm committed to. I don't know if it's cause I ain't been in like no serious relationship in a minute and I just,
Yeah.
want my own peace and tranquility. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like you could be with somebody like your husband and still live in separate houses, or you feel that you would need to be in the same house?
I mean, whatever floats your boat. That's how you roll that. But I feel like that's nothing, out of the norm because back in the, a few years ago, you had grandparents,
Thank you, no
that
love.
sleeping in one room, and the papa would be on the couch. So when you say that,
That's true.
I
I
feel
have
like,
heard of that and shit.
I feel like by you mentioning that, I don't think that's nothing, to be concerning about at all.
But
But
how do you feel? But what how do you feel about it? Like far as you.
always me, shit. I would get look if you want to stay on your end, stay on your end. I would want you to be around me, but at the same time, if you want your peace and you want your
Castro, if you just wanna be in the same house with your husband or significant other, just say
I
that.
can't.
You
I
like if you
am
want
saying
your
that.
peace and shit.
Well,
Oh, I ain't heard you say it.
I have a different way of wording my words. So
Okay, well
I'm not.
I ain't gonna.
What? Go ahead.
Oh no, you can finish. I was gonna say I ain't gonna try to call you out about it or nothing.
Well, but I mean, do you expect for me to have a problem with that by you sleeping in someone else's house or sleeping, well, going somewhere else? I don't. I
No,
don't
I
care about
don't. It was just you was like, man. I mean, if you wanna go in the other room and have your peace, like I would prefer that you be in the same room with me. But hey, so I'm like, they ain't just say yeah, like if you wanna be in the same roof, then just say that. I wasn't saying it in like no other type way.
that. Well, that's how I meant it. I mean, honestly, that's how I feel. That's kind of how I feel. I don't
That's
want,
cool. That's cool.
but you know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot when it comes to a lot of people out here, they may have a problem with that because it's like, damn, man, are you still liking on me? Are you still loving on me? And for you to be in a different room than I am in, you're like, damn, what is that saying to us? Come on
I
now.
think your opinion is something more like, I don't want to say the traditional mindset or the traditional way of thinking. I say maybe like the gay traditional way. Like I think more of a different, I don't even know this shit. I don't want to say modern or shit. Where I'm like one of those modern type relationships and no shit like that. But I get what you're saying though. I get
Yes,
what you're
indeed.
saying.
Yes, indeed. I'm trying
Right.
to find my damn reloads because I done lost them hoes.
Um Hopefully I ain't missed nobody coming, y'all. My bad if I did. Hey Shamora, I was asleep and I looked but I found my son. Let's go, boom. Exactly, BBW. I
Shamar,
think
when
he
you
addicted
look,
to YouTube. What you say?
Shamar, when are you gonna open your own salon?
I don't know. Like I'm
You can
feeling
do
like
it,
I'm going in a different direction, like continuing on, but I
but you
want to
know
do
how to do
something
hair.
new. What you say?
I said, you know how to do hair.
Yes, like I'm very
What's your
grateful and
specialty?
stuff. Like I'm very grateful about it, and I'm not giving up on it. I just want a new experience,
Yeah, ain't nothing
a
wrong
new
with that.
journey. Yeah. But it may happen like in the future.
It should. Hey, that's how I feel. Cause my ass, I want my own business. Shit. I want motherfuckers to come in here and shot with, shot with a brother.
That's
I
true.
won't say
And
it.
shit, I
I
probably
can't
need to
say it on here.
reword that. I
Huh?
ain't gonna be like I said. I probably need to reword that. I was like, I ain't gonna see be like, oh, it may happen in the future. Hey, it's gonna happen in the future. And shout out to you for you having different business endeavors and um ideas and shit.
Yeah, for sure. And hey, Shamar, you gotta mind yourself. It's say when it, when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah. So what you want to do? Like, what you thinking about, or you don't want to say? Like, what's your business ideas?
Shit, it's catering to people, kind of like um. I really don't want to say it on here because it's private.
Okay, you don't gotta say it.
But
It can be
I
private.
don't mind. I don't mind sharing it with you.
I
But
want
it's
to be like
I
a
want
massage therapist or something.
kind of, well, no, it's not in that caliber. It's in kind of eating, food,
Okay,
you know,
okay, okay.
like salads.
Oh, you saying
But
like you want to make different salads and shit, or
well, I know.
just eat them?
No, 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 no. It's about having a soup and salad and maybe some subs on the side. When it comes to people that want to come through and try to get whatever they want to do
Mm,
healthy. You know,
that's
I'm
what's
leaning.
up.
I'm leaning towards people that want to eat healthy instead of eating bad. Because
Yeah,
going to these spots that we can get it while it's hot, they ain't also good. They look, they will put the pounds on us. So therefore, I'm glad that we do have places like Subway. You know, even though Subway ain't always so good, 'cause it's all that bread, that's flour. You know,
like
that's
you
flour.
probably gonna watch your calories and shit, or you're watching your calorie intake.
Yeah, that's all.
That's what's
That's
up.
really what it's about. That's really what it's about. But I believe that you will have your you will have your salon. Whatever you may want for you as a man.
Yeah,
We both are men, so shit. Look, it ain't nothing to do it, but to do it. Shit, you can do it.
that's
You can
facts.
do
I
it.
appreciate that, man. That's true.
Look, and even if you don't even have that, whatever you got going on in your life for that time being, because somebody always knows you and know that you can do what you do when you comes to the air. Shit, you look, you got it. You look, they can say what they want to say, but at the same time, your customers are still paying anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm
Who
just
said
saying.
something, Castro?
Nobody said anything. I'm
Who's?
just
Oh, I thought I was
speaking.
like, who is saying? Okay, I was looking. I get what you saying. Okay, okay. I was probably looking too deep into it, but I feel you. I feel you. I appreciate that.
Hell yeah, man. Brother gotta look. Look, look. It's a lack in brotherhood when it comes to Black African American, sometimes gay men or straight men. It's a lack in that. A lot of us brothers we don't even lift each other up like that. We looking down on each other because you ain't at a certain peak in your life. And we shouldn't be like that at all. Why be like that? Why?
Yeah, that be happening sometimes. Yeah, I done
But
seen that before. Yeah, that
yeah.
happens sometimes.
Which is why I feel like shit. Whatever you continue to do as a man, as a single man, what I'm saying, do what you gotta do. Fuck these other motherfuckers out here having some type of word about you or thought about you, man. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. You don't feed me, you don't fuck me, you ain't putting nothing inside of me. You ain't look, you ain't bringing anything to the table. So why should I give a damn about your motherfucking opinion about where I'm at right now in my life? I don't give a damn about age or no, age or anything. None of that. It's like,
All right, Castro.
I'm sorry, the alcohol is talking.
You good? Hey, you was speaking some truth. We listening.
I know.
Gemini said, Shamar, did you look more into the CDLs? Man, my first step was getting glasses. And I'm gonna be honest. Like as I thought about it and did the research that I did, I don't even think I could do it. To be honest, like just having to drive those long hours, like And I realized that because I was running some errands and I was, going back and forth and doing different shit. And I was like, bro, I'm so tired of driving. And I was only out for like 2 hours or something. So I don't even think I could do those CDLs. Yep. Thank you for saying that because I meant to give the people an update. Like, I'm still grateful that I went on and, got my glasses and shit and had the eye exam and stuff. So, man, Castro, oh, I hate to sway away, but I do have a messy question. It may not be too messy. I don't think it's that messy, though.
You can ask me. I don't mind.
So, did you hit the link because it's going to make TomTom angry or make him feel some type of way? Or did you really hit the link to, come and vibe or whatever?
I came to vibe. I don't give a damn about the other individual feeling about how I hit your link because he is the same individual that thought I wanted you. So therefore, like, I want him to know that, baby. I don't want any. I don't want anybody off of YouTube. I'm just over here vibing. And I wish you can understand. I wish he can understand that because he don't understand that at all. He think I'm just over here on some trying to get trying to get him flustered at all. No,
Hmm.
no, no, baby. I just came over here to
Okay.
you. That's it. Shit, we vibe.
Okay.
We vibing tonight. We vibing.
All right. So, just to clarify, you didn't come over here to make him angry. You came over here to vibe and to show that you don't have any type of infatuation or liking towards me in that nature, and to prove to him that you can just come over here and vibe and it not be like that.
Right.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Castro is a horn dog. Lord, Lord have mercy, Chrissy. Lord have mercy, Chrissy
Oh,
dog. She said Castro is a horn dog. I wasn't expecting it.
that's a lie. That's a lie. If I was a horn dog, I'd be trying to see, hey Shamar, can we talk after this show? And that's a horn dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey Shamar, can you send me anything? I want to see some ass, I want to see some dick. That's a horn dog. I ain't on here asking that nigga for anything at all.
They probably just say that, Castro, from different times in the past. I ain't gonna bring them up. Just
I
when
know.
certain things, yeah, and certain things were said and recordings or whatever. So they probably just thinking about different situations from then. But hey, Castro said he ain't a horn dog.
At all. At all.
Ooh, it's not funny.
It's all right.
I'm
You can
not
let
trying to laugh in nobody. I ain't trying to laugh in your face like that.
It's all right, Shamar. You grown. You're a grown ass man.
I know, but it wasn't
Don't
like
take
a
the YouTube shit
disrespectful
so
laugh in your
seriously.
face. I
I
just
don't
want to
take this
specify.
shit. Huh? Go
Okay,
ahead.
I just want to specify. It wasn't an in your face laughing. It was just like a laughing along with the situation and everybody.
I know.
Bridget, what's up, Bridget Gilbo? Thank you, Brown Beauty World. Thank you for coming up, boo, once again. She said, Shamar, you already know what's the real deal for real, for real. I appreciate Castro for being honest. He said it's not to make him mad, but it is to show that he can just come over here and vibe and it not be of any type of I don't even know what to call this shit. Look, bitch, I don't even know. But hey, we got Castro opinion and shit. I wasn't calling you a bitch, Bridget Gilbo. But
I know that. I
we
know
got
that.
Castro opinion and shit. So okay, good Castro. But we got his opinion and shit. Shamar already know he gonna be every name but his real name. He better listen to the positive shit I said, cause that's really what's gonna make me feel some type of way. Like if he don't listen to the positive stuff that I said and just strictly go to cussing me out, I'm gonna feel some type of way. I don't really care. I kind of expected to get cussed out because I said something. But damn, at least listen to the positive shit.
Exactly.
Yes, Brian Beauty, this crazy.
Oh,
if I was feeling it, man, I ain't even feeling it, man. I would go see if he live. I ain't even gonna do it, bro. I ain't even
Probably
gonna do
not.
it. But I'm glad that you doing good. Like I know we be doing commentary, or we used to do commentary on y'all ass and shit. But it is good to see that both y'all trying to. Well, you doing what you doing, and you having a positive mindset, and I think Tommy had got a job, so as far as that, that's good that y'all elevating in some type of way for real. Tommy need to grow up, Lord Gemini. He need to be careful. I know that. Listen,
Yes,
so that's
indeed.
good to hear.
It
Like I
is.
can
It
be real
is.
about it. Like I can do comedy. I try to be as much of a real bitch as I can. And I can give commentary on y'all situation and shit, but I still try to uplift the bitch or give a bitch halfway credit when they do something alright and shit.
I totally
Um,
understand. I totally understand.
yes. So man,
I gotta
salute
pay
to
the
you
water
for that.
bill instead.
What you say?
So I gotta go pay the water bill in a minute.
They open? Oh shit! It is 4 o'clock. Oh Lord, Jesus.
No, Chamar. When that is said, that's mean that someone has used the bathroom.
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
listen. All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming up here, Castro.
Well,
Um,
thank you for
I
having me.
enjoyed your conversation and stuff, and y'all woo banging and stuff. With Bam Bam. I mean, with Bama and things. I'm glad y'all was able to end up having a halfway conversation and shit.
Yeah, we
But salute
tried.
for coming up here, man.
We tried. We tried. But
That's
it
true.
was good
That's true.
talking to you. It was good
That's
talking to
true.
you. And thank you for having me up.
I most definitely, man. Salute.
All right, salute.
Y'all make sure y'all go check out. Oh wait. Salute, man. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Castro. We appreciate him for coming up as well. Yes, Tennessee whiskey. we appreciate Castro for coming up as well. I am glad that I asked him that question because, like I said, I just would have speculated that he came up here to make TomTom angry. But like I said, I am glad that he said, and he was honest about it. I believe him. I ain't gonna lie. Considering the fact that he said no, but he gave a reasoning, it kind of makes me believe him. Like if he would have just said straight up no, I would have been side eyed. But he came up here. Well, he answered the question rather. He said, "I just came to vibe and to just show TomTom that he can come over here to the safe haven, and he doesn't have to have any type of keen liking or any type of sexual attraction towards Shamar, and he can just vibe and we can just talk." So, um, hopefully Castro, he proved this point and stuff as it pertains to me and my thinking. What y'all think? I think Castro proved this point. Um, I think Castro proved this point because he didn't talk about anything sexual of nature as it pertains to me and him, and he didn't make any type of advances and things. And the time that he had made those type of advances, he had apologized, and he had gave his reasons and stuff. So that's why I was telling him, like, people feel that way. I'm not saying TomTom, but people feel that way because of past times and instances and stuff. But hey, I think Castro proved this point. It was good to have Castro. I'm glad that he doing good. I'm not even being shady with my last statement. I'm not even being shady with my last statement. You and Castro should be able to have a grown man talk without it being a problem for folks. Yes, good morning, Shamar. Thank you, Brown Beauty World, once again. Good morning to you as well. That's true, Gemini. That's true. That is true. I appreciate everybody for coming up. Bama, TRW, aka the Mama, aka Big Mama, and the Big Mama crew. Um, Brown Beauty World and Castro. I appreciate all of y'all for coming up. We had a little a white T nigga that come up. I had to ban his ass. I don't even got time for that shit. Someone has said in the chat, Shamar, you sound sleepy. I am a little sleepy. Exactly, Shamar. So he's not going to voice it again, but he's thinking about it, in my opinion. Castro said he like older men. Um, he said he like older men as well as I, and he ain't thinking about me like that. You know, he was saying he that was just the past, and he didn't mean nothing. Oh, I'm not. Oh, this is not a funny situation. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little sleepy. But he said he didn't mean it that time, and he came back and he apologized, and he had went live about it, and he said he was just talking when he had said those things, and he was just saying, and he probably was just trying to get back at you know who. So we just chopped it up. I said, okay, Castro. I just said, okay, and we just moved on and stuff. Like, it is what it, child. So, but regardless of what's going on, regardless of whatever else we talked about, I know we had to handle some snakes at their business, and we talked about different snakes at the related situations and things here tonight. Regardless of the Bama and Castro Wu banging session that I enjoyed and things, and it was unexpected. I had saw somebody say something in the chat, then they had hit the link, and I wasn't expecting it to go down like that. So I had thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm glad that they ended up having a conversation, but I did thoroughly enjoy Bama and Castro little back and forth. That was good to me. I had went on mute, but so I appreciate everybody that came through tonight and shit. Regardless of all that shit that I was saying, I just want Tom to be careful. I just want the nigga to be careful. I may be shady. I may be giving unsolicited advice. It ain't even no I may have my feelings about it. And I'm not trying to keep saying that shit over and over as no shady type shit. I'm saying that as an example to say I'm not negating from none of the past shit. I'm saying this to say, hey, I'm being a real bitch about this. Like this is my real feelings, but it's my what's understood don't gotta be explained. So I'm not even gonna keep on harping on like, hey, bitch, I'm being genuine about that. Cause hey, but yeah. Hopefully he just be careful. I'm glad that he alive, like on some real shit. I'm glad that TomTom is alive. Hopefully he didn't get jumped on. Like I said, that type of language that was happening, it seemed like that nigga was about to jump on him, and it just kind of it had ruled me, and I had got a little scared because we know how situations go. God forbid something happened to TomTom, but we done seen motherfuckers get unalive for messing with these trade ass, weird ass, DL ass motherfuckers. You see, I'm probably talking. I did take a few shots on the back end, while I was on mute and shit. I'm about to get up off of here. I did take me a few shots, so I may be talking a little too much, but I'm gonna say this. This is why I be weary with these DL motherfuckers in real life. I ignore all their advances. I act like I don't see shit. I don't know shit. You ain't about to get me caught up. You over here making advantages and passes and shit at me. I may know the fuck out your motherfucking ass, bitch. I may flirt back because I'm grown as fuck. I may flirt back every now and then, but I ain't gonna do too much. Shit, when you ready to come out, we may can have a conversation. But one thing about it, I'm not gonna be no bitch come out story. You ain't gonna have no motherfuckers thinking, oh, Shamar did this, Shamar did that. Child, please. Bitch, when you come out first, then we making talk. I don't got time for that shit. Bitch, you ain't about to have me all fucked up, laying in the ditch somewhere, God forbid. Bitch, I don't want to be in no ditch because I was trying to get some Dino or trying to get some ass from a DL motherfucker from some trade. And them bitches probably halfway wiped they ass or cleaned they ass or probably ain't even cleaned they dick all motherfucking day. Bitches probably went in there and took a dry ass washcloth and wiped they nutsack, then came and tried to fuck you. I can't be doing all of that. Like I ain't down in the next bitch. I'm not down in the next bitch who may like that type of shit. I'm not down in the next motherfucker who may be in the community and like that type of shit. I'm talking about myself. I can't do it because, bitch, I care about my safety. I care about my motherfucking safety. These bitches crazy. That's why I say it's specific caliber of sissies and shit. I don't be talking about all of them. These punks are messy. These bitches be having shit and they don't be telling you. These motherfuckers are scoundrels. They are treacherous. They will fuck your life up just because their life is fucked up. These bitches will unalive you because they scared that you gonna tell they motherfucking secret. I don't got time for none of this shit. I really don't. I don't care. I'ma say it. I don't care who get mad. I don't care. I don't got time for none of these shit. For none of that shit. Fuck is you saying to me? You out there chasing a motherfucking nut, not knowing what this bitch got to bring to the table, not knowing what the type of bitch that this nigga is, not knowing how fucked up in the head this motherfucker is. But you out there chasing a nut. And this bitch can be thinking about robbing you, plotting to rob you, plotting to unalive you, or some crazy shit like that. That ain't thinking too crazy. Bitch, you gotta think like that. That's real life. You can't expect nobody to give more of a fuck about you than they don't give about themselves. Shamar is a handsome young man. Thank you, Chrissy Thorough. I appreciate that, love. Castro, you have been there, done that. Shamar, you know you fine. You bring the girls to the yard. Thank you, Tennessee Whiskey. I appreciate that. Okay, Shamar. So I done got on some under shit, but if it wasn't so early, I started popping my shit because I kind of feel like it since I done started. I done took a few shots of that crown. You know, I'm kind of in the mood, but bitch, I done been on here for about 4 hours. As y'all can tell, I am a little sleepy. I am a little tired. Um, I do need to be productive later on today, so I'm going to get up out of here. I've enjoyed all of y'all. I appreciate everybody for that came through. Hit the like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit that motherfucker if you haven't on your way out. We had like one something here and there, high 90s for the most part, so I'm good with the light to view ratio. Play my song. Okay, I'll play the Issy one. Wait, is it in the back? I'll play the grandmama. Okay, I'll do a little interlude or whatever it's called. Salute to everybody that came through. Salute to everybody that hit the like button that showed love. That watched the bitch ass. Send a bitch a donation. I appreciate everybody for all the donations. to the Safe Haven Fund. I appreciate everybody for all the donations via super chat, super sticker, jewels, and even cash apps. Much, much love to y'all. Y'all know, man. Shout out to the Safe Haven, my members, my moderators, my honorary members, and everybody that genuinely fuck with a bitch. Much love to y'all. Thank you, Krista Ross. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch a live, but catch me live. Thank you for coming through, love. Much, much love, everybody. It was great to see y'all. Until next time, I'm out. Good night.
When she said fuck a bitch, pull that trigger. Lady Red ain't shit to play with. If you ain't tryna see her, then bitch, don't say shit. Fuck you thought this was. I never let a bitch trick me out my spot when the sea hot. Fuck you thought this was. I'm with the gang and we on the money train. Yeah, you know it.